going on, Brody Vegas? How you doing? I got Omni here. He's here to carry me.
Whoa, shenanigans. Shenanigans.
I actually feel kind of bad about using. Oh! I forgot to turn the music on. Good lord, look at me. There we go. We got music now. I don't feel right about using shocking revelations now. I think they did a bad job with that. You can't give people access to it and then not allow new players to do it. That's just not right. You know? I mean, it's on my favorite hero or one of my favorite defenses in the game. So it's so tough to make that decision, but I mean, it just doesn't feel right. I just think they really screwed up there. That's a big thing.
Like,
you know?
I'm expecting them to change it, so then obviously water just can't be on it. Like,
well, that's what you would think.
Whatever's there in your first section, which mine's is like water's there for me at the start of it. So like I'll get screwed over, so I'll definitely have to take that out once it changes. But then at the same time,
I just really don't feel good about using it. I mean, like I said, it's one of my favorite defenses. It's the hardest thing ever, but I just think it's complete bullshit that I can have this, yet somebody who just starts playing the game can't do it. I just don't think that's right.
Yeah,
I'm not destroying it, mama. I mean, I'll use that tenacity somewhere else and the shocking revelations. I mean, I'll just retire it is what I'll do. Tell you what, I'll go with some poison weapon mans today. I don't know. I just think that they really missed the mark on that one. I mean, it creates such a separation between older and newer, you know?
Yeah, well, I'll still be building, so I'm not going to refrain from...
Well, you do what you want. I mean, it's all public. It's not like it's some big cheat. I just think it's fucked up. Pardon my language there, y'all. I just think they did a bad job with that.
I feel like they should change it back, so yeah. Like, that's just my 2 cents of it. I feel like it just needs to get changed back, because I think it'll probably be one of the biggest nerfs to people's progression just in general. Just by
it will be.
Dropping revelations.
But how do you not, I mean, not letting people do what other people can do is just a fail, you know?
Yeah. It's a big drawback to people considering, like, it really does help people out a lot, you know, in terms of, like, DU usage.
It's not even a matter of any of that, because you can do the water elemental thing now. It's not as good, but it's pretty damn close. It's a matter of I can do this, and someone who's brand new can't do it. I don't think that's right. I just think it's not right. I don't know. I think they really, really screwed up there. I mean, I understand all that stuff needs to change. I understand that water should not be on there with shocking revelations. But when mine works and somebody else's doesn't, that's not right. We all should be on the same page, you know?
You wouldn't happen to have any motes that you can buy from...
What kind of motes you looking for?
Pristine.
Oh, no, dude. I got no pristines. I'm actually trying to get pristines now. Let me show you my embarrassing... I got serious reroll addiction, man. It's like crack. And not having a connection for the last 2 weeks, what do you think I've been doing the whole time? I got 15 million gold now, dude. I spent 100 million gold re-rolling stuff.
Damn,
I mean,
dude.
not just re-rolling stuff, but like I gilded about 50 shards, 40 or 50 shards. Maybe not that many. I gilded at least 25 or 30.
Yeah.
Well, marks aren't any different than anything else, though, is the thing. There, Zeus. Alex, I didn't ignore you. But, I mean, it's situational, you know, sometimes Petrify is going to be maybe better. I think most of the time the old Shocking Revelation setup would be better, though, in the current state.
Ooh, actually, that is what I could actually do. Oh, right. I need some pristine motes right now. That's what
I got like
actually,
30,
no,
dude.
I don't. Actually, I don't.
I got none. I'm trying to get rid of some of these shinies now.
I don't... Wait, hold on 1 sec. Let me... If I do...
Yeah, I'm hurting, man. This right here, watch the pristine motes here. 36. That right there is the sign of a reroll addiction. No pristine motes, no pristine tokens. What's going on? Orin, Tanner, what up, what up?
I could.
Yeah, you can't compare it to a mark because
solved.
a mark is just nothing, Zeus. A mark is
problem-
exactly the same as a medallion. It just has a different tooltip. There's no performance difference.
Problem solved for now. Problem solved. I've got my 180 there. That'll do the job. I'll do for now. I could take care of Kurskazi lanes as well. I've got
I
set
ain't
up
worried
for
about
that.
no Kursikazi lanes. I got these crazy defenses called towers.
Oh well, I've got like a completely different flame aura now, and I've got automation on my LSAs as well now. So I could just spam flame auras and LSAs
It's-
still in those lanes.
Yeah, it's buggy. There, Trub. If you had it on prior to the patch, then it's still on and it's still working.
This is what I'm working on for anyone on my side. This is what I'm working on. Got tenacity, water, and defense rate on proton beams just now. That's what I was.
I got
trying
earth
out.
protons going here today.
Well, I actually have, like, obviously, I've got 2 broken relics right now that I probably shouldn't be using, but I've actually got Earth Controller and Shock and Revelations on another.
I'm just going to use this POS Poison Servo relic today. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Let's go
I
kill
was
some
hoping
baddies.
I was hoping maybe you had some pristine motes, but that's a big fat nope.
It shouldn't be still working, but it is still working. That's the thing that I'm ranting and raving about, how I don't think it's right.
Yeah, because all the other defenses, whatever is at the top of your mod list, is taking priority over the one that's at the bottom. So, like, my Snake and Vipers basically had Flame and an Earth on the bottom, but then Flame took over the Earth one, so I actually had to get rid of the Fire Fangs before I could actually get the Earth working on my snakes again.
Mine's 10 out of 10. I'm leaving it.
Yeah, I figured as much as all that.
I'll get rid of the Earth. The Earth says dime a dozen, you know? Someone told you they do a guitar solo if you gave them 100 million gold. I mean, it sounds fair, you know? I think you should do it, Terminator. Is it Omni? Is Omni doing the guitar solos? Omni's got that singing voice, see? Omni's not about the guitar solos. He's about
I could play guitar. What are you talking about?
that crazy opera voice. I can play the guitar too. Not as good as I used to. I actually gave my guitar to my son.
For all the people.
You play some what?
I'll play some animations for all the peeps. Animations. That'll bring in the masses.
Oh yeah, that'll get it done.
So I'm gonna this will
Right,
be
so I'm going
like,
poison.
this will be the first time me actually testing this out, to be honest. So I'm hoping that this will be okay.
Mine's gonna be beast, let me tell ya. Beast.
I'm hoping mine's just gonna be not too bad. But yeah, hello Angels, hello Dan, if you've missed me calling you out there. I'm pretty sure I could.
Obers, what's going on, man?
Got more than enough.
How many resets could you do in a day? If you really grinded it out, you could do 3 resets in an 18-hour day. But let me tell you, that's no pooping, no peeing, no eating. That's
No
like straight
snoozing.
up grinding. Yeah, no sleep, no nothing. If you're just going ham with the grind, you can get quite a few done. I think Hero Wing just
I could
easy
take
mode
care
it.
of the Frosties unless your
Oh, I got
flammers
the
are
Frosty
getting
set
nerfed.
up, dude. Oh, I got them Frosties covered.
You got rate on yours then, yeah.
No, I don't need no raid. You don't need raid. Is not gonna. And well, I mean, raid's a viable
Just how I've
option,
been
obviously.
dealing with it, that's all. Yeah,
But
just how I've been dealing
range,
with it.
they all explode. If you've got anti setups and you've got range on it, they're all gonna explode as high as I've been. So 300 and something.
You want here?
I mean, that's it. Everything's gonna die right there. I just need to put up something for
Yeah, I
the
keep
sidewalks.
forgetting that you've got the fishers for those. You got fishers for those.
Dope. We got a whole shitload of DU left too.
What's on your fishers again?
It's anti-frost, anti-orc, and defense range.
Defense range, okay.
I haven't changed my PDT, Cole. I don't think I'm going to. I mean, I like where PDTs are at right now. Obviously, there was something not quite right about the damage, but I'm still going with that. Anti-melee, piercer, and defense rate.
Sorry about that.
You don't want controller. I mean, people do it, and it is good, but you don't want to put controller on a defense that doesn't crowd control, in my opinion. Because you're limiting, you're making it so you have to have this setup. If you don't use these other defenses with that, you don't get the benefit from the controller. That's why I don't do it. I like having some diversity, you know?
Okay,
Let's see, I don't want to play on the monk today. Get a little laser beams. Laser beams.
What? Okay, right, okay, I'll let you off then. I'll let you off.
I got laser beams over here, man. We got a bunch of DU left. Let's do something. Let's put more stuff.
I like, if you want to slam a PDT over there, then feel
More
free.
stuffs.
Yeah, I'd just say slam it.
I've already taken it out of deck. No PDT for you, Omni. Sorry.
Whoa, Gobu would be disappointed.
We going full lazy mode.
Disappointed. Well, I'm just going to hit the button. And
Hit the button. There you go.
feel the pressure.
Let me jump in the water. The audio shouldn't be buggy.
Hey there, no. How's it going?
I mean, everything's looking good on my end. I've been showing a solid connection the whole stream.
I want to see how this does anyway.
That would be just a matter of opinion, Nate. I mean, if I made a list of what was easiest to hardest, it would just be my opinion. If Omni made a list, it would be his opinion. They wouldn't be the same. We all have different... Oh. Shoot. Oh, man. We screwed.
Oh, it's headstrong. Right, okay.
I forgot about the captain. Let's do it. Get a do-over. Or we got 130 left.
Okay. No, yeah.
Well, he's dead anyway from the burning strikes.
We got plenty of DU.
Yeah.
I'll just.
It actually is really fun. Omni tried to give me crap about that, about that anime tower defense. The gameplay is really good. It's.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it was fun. You know, it is a fun game. It's got a good progression system and all that. It's got the basics of what could be a really good game there.
Yeah. So how much do we have? What do we
I
get?
got
Arts
it.
and
I
shields?
got it. It's my bad. I'll do it. I'll do the things.
Well, I was just thinking maybe we could have slammed the Frosty Tower in there to keep him at bay.
I wanted to get some Frosties in the mix. We'll be fine once we get some upgrades in here.
Yeah.
I just completely forgot that there was that it was a captain lane, and I just watched him run by. You know.
A little more. There you
go. As far as raw DPS, they're really, really close YBN, but when you take other things by themselves, shattering is slightly better from what I've found. But when you take other things into consideration, like the buggy double stacking with like destructive pylon, because you're getting an additional 20% credit for those buggy double stacks. So when you look at it that way, as far as raw DPS, with all the other things in the mix, you're going to get a little bit more DPS out of mass, but you lose a lot. You lose the Petrify combo, and you lose the Shatter combo. And both of those are not worth, to me, they're not worth losing when you're talking about 5%, 10% DPS.
Hell, get off me. Get off me.
Oh. Man, second song.
Oh, well,
second song in.
That's all that I've done. That's all that I've done with my Fender medals.
I bought a bunch of shards too.
So I'm pretty sure Juice would probably feel the same way that I do about it. Is that it's very, very convenient. It's very convenient.
It's convenient. It's better than not having it. I do think that it's a little bit high on the pricey side, but I think it's better than not having the option. You know?
Yeah. 750 sounds nice.
You wouldn't have Petrify, YBN. If you take Shattering Torpedo out, the Petrify is... It's kind of... There is some funny, glitchy stuff going on with it. But theoretically, you wouldn't have it anymore. Because the weapon... Or the reflects by themselves... They get the earth damage from the Petrify. It's good today. Something that you would never ever guess was my problem, or it looks like it. I don't want to jinx it and say problem solved when it's not quite solved. Nope. Put mass destruction on your most used defense. There, Andreas, is the best. Whatever defense you use more than anything else is where you should have that as your strongest defense. Crap, I switched to the wrong monk. That's alright, he stood there long enough to get wrecked that time.
He dead still.
With the really crappy infrastructure we got out here where I live, everybody's got line boosters. If you have cable internet, you have a line booster. And although the line booster was being powered and was, from all testing purposes, looked like it was working, I got a weird idea late last night to swap some power cables around and see if there was maybe a issue with the actual power cable itself. And I pulled the power cable out of the booster and put it onto my Wi-Fi router. And all of a sudden my Wi-Fi router started doing the reset every minute instead of my cable modem. And what happens is if the booster goes out, then the cable company is sending a signal to your cable modem. This is all layman's terms, by the way, but the cable company is going to send a signal to your cable modem saying the signal strength isn't strong enough. So what the modem does is it tries to power up the signal strength. And what happens if it goes too high in power usage, it will force the modem to reset itself.
Too much power.
Yep. And that's what appears to have been the problem. I ran a 45 minutes or so worth of stream tests last night as soon as I figured out the problem. Didn't have one dropped frame, and actually my connection speed is slightly better than it was before.
What? Hacks.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how... You guys will have to tell me how the stream looks, but this is the first 60 frames per second stream I've done in several months. So, I mean, basically with the connection I have, I can go either 720p 60 or I can go 1080p 30. And in my opinion, 720p 60 looks better than 1080p 30. So...
Oh, cheat. You cheated there. I've seen that.
Well, yeah. Dude, it's been so long. All I've been doing is... I've had no connection, so I haven't played a whole lot of maps. I've played maps off of really, really bad Wi-Fi just to get the videos done that I've done, and it's been literally, one of the videos I was doing, I went to place down a flame aura, and it was 5 seconds before the flame aura actually dropped down, It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I felt the pain from when I was watching your VODs with you trying to do some floors, and I was like, he's trying to swap heroes and place defenses, and it's taking forever for it to swap over.
It was going off the Wi-Fi, And then Pro Hero Nova, what's up? Sorry, y'all, this is my first day back for a while, so you guys will have to cut me some slack. I know I'm missing lots of comments. I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I gotta learn how to do this again. It's like taking 2 weeks off. Sitting here, I mean, I've literally spent the last 2 weeks 12 hours a day staring at lights on a cable modem. It's been that bad. I mean, it's just such wonderful news. I don't even have a shitty attitude about our bad trip to Spokane. We were planning on moving on May 20th, and we went over to Spokane over the weekend to find a place to live until we're gonna get a house up there. But the house isn't going to be ready for like between 3 to 6 months. So we were trying to find a temporary place where we could just move up there and start learning the area and all. And the market is so screwed up. And like the summer, I guess a lot of people go there in the summer, and it's like a terrible time to try to find a short-term rental. Everything is either already booked or so absurdly expensive that there's no way I could afford it, you know? So we just said to hell with it. We're just going to stay here. And then last night I was like doing heavy duty brainstorming through different internet options of what I could use to get me through for the next 6 months or whatever, you know? And I got that hair up my butt about trying swapping power cables around, and it worked. So, yay! Sorry, Omni stream. Oops. Sorry, Omni stream. I haven't streamed in a while, so I can't STF you and let him get a word in.
What? It's okay. I was expecting that. You won't be hearing much from me today, guys. Just take it away.
I just can't shut up. I got issues.
He's that excited. He's like he's 18-year-old again.
Dude, you have no idea. I mean, last night I was doing my little dance through the living room, and the wife is like, "What? What's wrong? What?" It's like, oh, this is a celebration
rolling the body,
dance.
what are you? You're rolling the body, doing a little jiggle.
Oh, man, it was crazy.
He was twisting in the living room, ladies and gentlemen. He was twisting.
You name it. I had it going on. I got a nice little Irish jig. Maybe one of these days I'll show you guys.
What's that? Twitter? Get it to Twitter.
I definitely got a nice little Irish jig going. I ain't gonna lie. Dude, I'm really bummed about that. God, I wish they would have buffed the Ignite combo just a little bit. It just still seems worthless. I wanted so bad just to try around with oily harpoons and fire, and it's just... it's not as good, you know? It's just not as good as using your regular old stuff. You know what? Let's do this instead. I'm gonna eat up too much DU here. You watch me.
Oh, you do your thing, man. You do your thing.
I want to get some petrify going here.
I'm trying something a little different for now, anyway.
A little something. What you got going over there?
I'm trying to get used to proton beams.
Proton beams are the stuff, man.
I haven't been using them in such a long time, so that's why I'm like, how do I do this kind of thing? You know.
I got poison weapon mans, earth protons. Feel bad about not having any fire there at all. Guess I could do that. That's just there for the CC. There, Meister. These harpoons back here are gonna do all the work. These guys are putting in the meat. But fire against frost mobs negates the reduction you get from Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker is 50% damage, yet since it's fire enemies, or since it's fire, it's doing 100%, or it's doing double damage. So it completely negates the Spellbreaker if you use fire.
Ooh, what you got going on? Is this poison ballistas over here?
No, they're regular old ballistas. They're physical splody harpoon ballistas.
Oh, I thought you were doing some petrify over here.
I am. The weapon man and proton beam are doing it. The weapon man's poison and the proton beam's
poison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we even have?
What do we got left? We got a ton left, man.
Geo hacks 4.
Those boosties.
Show that. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Move back a little bit. Dude, I got approved for Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, I requested like months ago that they get me a copy to do a review on. And they just sent it, finally. Yes, late last night. Cool. I was pretty stoked about it. I got it in a good way now as far as games. I got lots of games to play. But we got no cyborgs here. Oh, we got 30 left if we want to do anything else. Here, I'll put a snake in to help with the flyers.
I don't know. You could buff your ballistas, I guess.
Yeah, the ballista buffage would be good.
I think seen as it is a physical, yeah, be as well doing that. I'll sink something into these guys as well. There you go. There's 20 as well, so you can get that other ballista done as well.
Oh, the other one's covered, isn't it?
Oh, I meant like to upgrade it.
Oh.
Should be 100 left, right?
Yep, we good.
Skadoosh.
Who do I want to play here? Let's play Laser Beam still. DD1's a great game. I got a bunch of CH shards radioactive. I haven't been able to guild any of them yet, though. Omni's got one gilded. I've been getting a really nice variety of them. So, I mean, I've got all the shards and multiples of all the shards. I think the closest thing I am to getting gilded is the same one Omni has. Which one?
Tempered.
You got the appeasement? Tempered appeasement?
Tempered anger.
Or tempered anger? I think that's the one I'm closest on getting done as well. But we get some leaks.
Oh, how the hell did you manage to get through this?
He's sneaky. Sneaky.
Wow, that proton beam is coming back up so quick.
It's 100% tenacity if you're talking about mine.
No, it's not for mine. It's a 95 and it's coming up so fast.
Well, I mean, a 95 is...
Over here on the bottom.
95 is a 95. Yeah, Shocking Revelation still works, Kevin. I just don't feel good about using it right now. I think it's unfair to new players, and it discourages new players from starting the game. That's a pretty harsh opinion there, Chromatic. I apologize, but I think y'all did wrong. If anybody from Chromatic is here. You can't let me have something and then not let a new player have it. It's just how it is. It's not right. DD2's had that several times now. Where old players had this, you know, like the CH shard thing back before they were dropping again. Anyway, I'm not going to bitch all day.
Someone was asking me, and I'm not too sure, but how long is a regular cyborg stun? It's quite a long time, right?
Yeah, I think it's... for some reason, I thought it was like 8 or 12 seconds.
Like 50.
The Thork is longer. I haven't checked that in so long. I don't remember the number right off the top of my head. I thought Thork was 15 and a regular one was either 8 or 12.
Either these guys are missing this or, like...
Oh, I got no problem with the weapon, man. The nerf themselves. The problem I have is I've got a relic now that has got water and Shocking Revelations on it that is working, and someone can't do that right now. A new player can't make one of those. That's what I've got a problem with. They've created a separation in the game.
Get back in there.
Again.
Oh.
I don't like it when there's a separation from players. You know, there's enough of separation in the game as it is with all of the gating that's on. I mean, right now, Omni had to drop down over 100 floors to come play with me. That doesn't, I mean, other than farming shards, he has no benefit to do this.
I was happy, yeah, I was happy.
But, I mean, right now, for like us, it's a lot of it is just all about farming shards. Getting those CH shards, you know?
Yep.
I mean, even with all the playing and testing and moving stuff around I've still got like almost 70 C8 amps.
Angels was hopping on that to say that's 200, by the way.
What's that?
That was 200 floors. Yeah, I had to...
Oh, did you go up over 300?
I surpassed your one.
Oh, good.
Yesterday.
I didn't. Well, the last I looked, you were at 200 and something. You must have been grinding the shit out of it.
It hasn't been updating. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the last I looked at your stream, I've been out of town for a few days.
I think it's 329 on that. Yeah, these sites.
So it ain't 200 floor, Angels. Zip it. It's only 170 or something. It ain't 200.
And we'll be closing that gap today.
I just haven't had any interest in pushing any floors with all the disconnects, you know? And then playing on the Wi-Fi is just no fun.
Whoa, Angels overestimated me. Whoa, rudeness. Rude.
Angels has been carrying you, dude. I saw the streams.
I made her do it. I was like, you want me to play with you? Then you carry me.
Omni demanding free carries. What the heck?
I was like, if you want me to play with you, you can have my ancient power, but you're building. That's just the way this goes.
Well, I mean, if you got the gear, it's easy mode far past that. I mean, I don't have anything full. Or I've got one or two things that are full Chaos 8, 5 of 5. But the majority of the Chaos 8 stuff I have is 0 of 5. But if you're rocking 5 of 5 Chaos 8 stuff, I mean, it's just a matter of do you have the time and will to do it. There's no challenge up until hundreds and hundreds of floors higher than that. It's just a matter of do you want to do it and do you have the time to do it. I mean, it's not motivational for me. Just because they're, you know, it's back down to that whole no reward. I can farm these Chaos 8 shards and Chaos 8 amps in much lower floors, you know?
Okay, this thing's been orced 3 times and it still hasn't disabled.
I think at this point, I think we really need Dungeon Defenders Awakened to happen. Sooner. You still over there looking at your,
I'm counting this right now. It's 4 times and it still hasn't been disabled. There's 5. 6. It took 6 orcs to stun before that was stunned.
Well, I mean, it should only be disabled for like, what, not even a second, right? Just based off of the 95%.
95%.
For a proton beam or whatever, that's fine.
The first time that they hit it, that's the bit that's confusing me.
Why would you not just throw an amp at it?
Because I need to. That's what I was asking for the pristine motes for. I need to get the defense rate.
You don't need any pristine motes to get it to 0 of 5.
To get my defense rate,
I mean, you get such a big benefit just from going to 0 of 5, and you don't need any motes for that.
No, it's the defense rate. It's at 8 just now.
Oh, you got to re-roll that bad boy.
Yeah, before I'll be able to do it.
Man, I made that mistake. I've got all my errors fixed finally. Of upgrading something to Chaos 8 too soon. I've got one piece of armor. I don't remember what hero. I've got one piece of armor that I was spam upgrading it, and I accidentally clicked through. Yeah.
Ooh.
I sat there and stared at that guy too, thinking my bomb was gonna kill it. My bomb just said no.
I'm here to save the day. Watch out. No, don't kill me. No.
You know, the gun witch, you can hit some pretty ridiculous ice needles right now with stacking those shards. The highest I've gone is like 300 and something. What's going on there, Neo? Yeah, I need to get the Monster Hunter world going. There's actually another game out that's releasing tomorrow from the Punch Club / Graveyard Keeper people. Another RPG. It actually looks like they took a lot of assets from Graveyard Keeper. I think people are going to give them crap about that. I mean, it almost looks like they took all of the graphics from Graveyard Keeper and just mixed it around and created a different game.
Oh, okay.
Which, I mean, I was fine with the graphics of Graveyard Keeper, and the play was fun, you know.
We need Stardew Valley co-op.
We need Stardew to get that next update. It should be coming. You know?
And in Defense of Aliens as well. That needs to get some co-op action.
Well, that's super early. That game needs development time still. I like what I see. I had fun playing it, but it's so early. You can't really judge that game yet. I got some comments about why on earth would the developer let you show this style of gameplay. It's like, well, because we asked. And he said, sure. You know, but he also said, make sure everybody knows this is early times, you know? Let's see what kind of crap I got here. Yeah, a bunch of poo.
No, come back. Come back. I need you.
Let's see. Oh, what the hell, Omni? I got the Omni jinx on me. I got no CH shards and 2 maps. I was getting them like almost every map. What'd you do, Omni?
I'm not saying nothing.
You got them on both
Well, you
maps.
know what that means. You know what that means. You need to get the RNG in your favor. That's what you there. There you go.
How was the RNG not in my favor?
There's the RNG. It's in your favor now.
That temple map is still a real problem, Prot Hero, on PS4. It's bad.
Did I get any more motes? Well, I only got 1 mote. Wow, shenanigans. Oh, I'm close. I'm close. Is this going to take me over? Oh, I'm so close to 1 million. Come on. So close.
1 million what?
Health. I got 99001.
Oh.
need like 2 more points or something.
Shit, dude, my builder's got 1 million health. Look at this, my Flame Aura Monk has got 1.1. What are you doing, Omni?
I've like got 598 points in the health right now. So close. So close.
Dang. Where'd you put all your points?
And that's with 2 pieces of health gear as well. Like, and I'm still not even over. Like, come on. I went 600 and 400. Like, I went 400 health and 600 into the damage, and then obviously boosts.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, even with 2 pieces of health, like, it's still haven't gotten over that 1 million yet. But 600 is definitely.
You're using 2 pieces of health? Jeez.
Yeah, and I'm still not over the 1 million. Like, that's how I'm like.
Because you're not putting any of your
on?
ascension into it.
Well, I'm like 2 points away from 600, and I'm assuming that.
I maxed the health before I did anything. Before I did the damage, personally.
I mean, I'm so close.
You know,
I'm
it's
so
that
close
dead heroes do no damage thing. If you're dead,
like
you don't do no damage.
That sounds like angels. Sounds like angels.
Well, I mean,
she only has health on her weapon, and she's pretty much dead the whole time. Hello, assassin. Wow.
Well, you got to put your ascension into that first.
She did change it though. So.
Stabbing kamikazes. Oh, good.
I got her up to 299 though, and then I made her do 300 herself. But now she's on the reset train.
Yeah. Nah, we're not playing public. It's just us two. We're on floor 164 now.
The lag might, like, I'm still not sure how, like, if it's going to lag or anything. So I think it's safer to go with 2, because if we had extra people, then it might. Defenses might not actually hold. So.
What the hell? I do this all the time. How is this not working right now? Oh,
What's up?
that's weird. It was forcing me to put the reflect beam in a really funny spot.
Yeah, you really can't put the nodes that close to one another with the reflect beams, I've noticed. Even when you're trying to put in another string, it's kind of okay.
You use towers, Kevin, is the basic entry-level thing to do. You got cyborgs are an enemy that disable ground traps, R's, and nodes. So how do you counter that? You take away the ground traps, R's, and nodes. So, I mean, you use towers. If you got a lane that's heavy on cyborgs, ballistas are beast. I mean, they just wreck it, you know? I don't have, you got pebble shooter set up by chance?
Nope. Nope.
I'll just throw a ballista over here for the anti-air then.
Well, you could overkill it because there's a Timmy line over, so you could overkill that and still put like a webman or whatever.
I'm not using shocking weapon mans right now.
Well, I can if you just want to drop me 60, and I'll secure that for you.
Oh, do I have all the mana?
I wanted to roll RNG in your favor.
I'm just derping around here, man. I didn't even realize. I thought we were both building.
That's fine. You do your thing, man.
WTF?
The people miss it, man. The people.
No, it's not get an automation shard. It's don't use the defense that they disable. I mean, it's not. This game. You know, look at it like Light Rain always describes it. The game Onslaught is rock paper scissors. If I've got rock, then you use paper. You know, I mean, there is no. You don't need anything special. You don't have to have any hyper shards. This stuff is for people who are stubborn and want to use this stuff all the time. You know, like the EV2 and the Monk are my two favorite heroes. So of course I want to use the EV2 and Monk all the time. I love them. They're my favorites. You know. But you know, if you got cyborgs, then don't put things there for them to disable. Throw a bunch of ballistas down here and watch them go ham. In fact, we'll do it right here. I'll show you what I mean. Well, here we got hex throwers, which isn't gonna be more. You want more stuff? More juice? How much you want, Omni?
Yeah, that's 200. I can get another lane.
You know, you use towers. You know, don't. Like I said, it's rock, paper, scissors. You know, cyborgs are regular orcs if you don't give them anything to disable. If you give them something to disable, they're going to disable it. You know? Nope, fail jump. I'm new at this whole zero lag jumping. It's been so long. I can't make a jump anywhere.
Oh, I'm Invisimonk.
Invisimonk? I got a lot of that too. I didn't really get much of that ever.
Does it show on your stream as well? Does it show?
No, I see you.
Oh, it's only my side. Invisimonk with my little pet. My pet is the real hero. Actually,
Lady Orcs are the same thing. What's Lady Orc is a tough mob that runs like a mofo, has a lot of health. So, you know, those heavy-hitting single target defenses do really, really good. So, lightning strike auras, cannonballs, stuff like that is like Lady Orc demise.
I think your reflect beams would probably be the answer for this high roller lane that's over here, because I don't have this like the mass. Like, I'm assuming you've got mass on yours. I don't. So. We go over here.
I'm just spamming stuff around now.
Yeah, I'll help you out a little bit. Let's see.
I would have went a lot quicker if you would have told me I was building Omni, but I'm just derping around, building a lane, chat a little bit.
So good. So good. Good man. Yeah, it's just a roller lane really that's left. And it's magic damage.
That's it? Is the roller lane?
Yeah, I just dropped 20 mana, that's fine. Yeah, roller lane.
You got this
I just
flyers
dropped 20
over there?
mana behind you as well.
Ballistas are really good lane clearers, but the single target stuff is much better. Or we still need some stuff. Or no, that's just Timmy.
That's just Timmy, yeah.
It's just Timmy.
The thing is, though, like, Juice is kind of the same as me. We've modded our weapon mans to be a specific way. Now, there might be a chance that they might change it back, so we'd end up losing our 10 out of 10 waters on it if they decided to change it back. So we're kind of waiting to see how it goes. And he probably does. He's exactly the same as me as well. He probably doesn't have a separate relic with Shock and Revelations controller and maybe like anti-melee. and then use the water elemental shard. So it's like we can
Yeah.
still use it. But
I
in
mean,
a
that would be
sense,
the way to go, you know?
like we don't know what's going to happen, if they're going to revert it or if they're going to change it fully. It's like, so we kind of have to wait. And
They're
see
not
what's
going to
going on.
revert it. I don't think there's any chance of them reverting it at all. What I think, I mean, they know it's there. They know that it's working. They have to, you know? My guess is it's probably something that they're having a hard time with the spaghetti code of Unreal 3 figuring out how to do, is my guess. And they just figured to hell with it. They'll take the lesser of evils and leave it for people who already have it and just not let newer people do it. Which, that's the thing I just have a big problem with, you know?
But at the same time, like, because I have 2 relics that are technically unfair, seeing as I have one that has Earth Controller and Shock of Revelation. So if I put a PDT in the back with these weapon mans, like, I'm getting the Petrify at the same time. So I have 2 cheaty, I've got 2 cheaty weapon mans right now that I can.
Yeah, I do too.
Kind of
I've got
back.
another one too. I got this guy. Where is? Oh, there it is. I went right to it. Earth Servo, Shocking Rev, and Defense Range.
Oh, you went with range on yours. Okay.
All right. What else? It feels like we could use something else here with that Frosty Fodder.
I don't know. I did put a Ramster back there, and
Yeah.
it is phased. So I like.
All right. Well, let's just do it then. Let's just do it.
There is a controlled burn lane up here. I'll chill over here.
Omni has got varying positions that he talks into his microphone. That's why sometimes he's quieter and sometimes he's louder.
Really now?
I've been bitching at him about it for 3 years, 4 years.
I thought it was because I mumbled. I thought it was.
Well,
because
you
I
mumble too, and then when you combine, you're not near your microphone and you mumble. That's when I really give him shit, and he likes it.
He's only been back for what? Not even 45 minutes, and he's starting again, folks.
Oh yeah.
He's already. The digs are already happening.
Yeah, you still want to use heavier. Basically, the way you have to look at it now is heavy and quintuple are the same thing. So you want one of those in a mod slot. You can use either heavy or quintuple. They're like I said, they're the same thing. They literally do exactly the same thing, assuming you have a heavy weapon that has 5 shots. So you definitely want to use one. It's a great. It's a best in slot mod. You know. You just can't use them both at the same time. That's actually been that way a long time, I guess. I just haven't done it in so long.
Yeah. Ah, come on, really? Ugh, I hate you so much.
I'm going to do another Nuke Monk spotlight that clarifies that a little bit. I put it in the description, or in the video title for people to read the description. But we all know how that goes. Nobody's going to read the description.
I'm just gonna kick back here for like 5 minutes, okay?
I knew it was... I mean, why do we even bother building anything on that lane if it's a roller lane? Those guys aren't coming out. I got them. You can come over here and boost me if you want.
Ooh, now you're really creating a nostalgia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, don't do it until I line it up. It looks like we're good. Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. I wasted a second of your boost on me.
There we go.
For the Gunwitch, you would have to test it with all of those. I mean, looking at the weapon itself and the tooltip of the weapon, single should work. Because it says right there, ×1 projectile. But on all of those defenses, since mods have been a thing, the heavies, the quintuples, the triples, the singles, all that stuff has been very not right. It's worked, it's not worked, it's worked again and not worked again. Right now, all of those things are working. You got all that, man?
Oh yeah, I got this. I got it, man.
And I'm just gonna run around and upgrade reflect beams in. But you want to test it first. And how you test it is you would take you would find 2 pieces of armor. Say gloves. You would find 2 pairs of gloves. Both of them have ability power, so you don't want any hero damage on them. And you would want one of them that has the mod you want to test, and one of them that doesn't. And then just go shoot, because you don't have, with only ability power and no hero damage on it, you won't have anything that's going to affect the shot type.
Ooh,
so
hold up, don't hit G actually.
So the shot, if you're using, or if it is working, you're going to see greater damage out of your primary attack.
Oh, I've no mana. We're going to have constant bosses coming out here now.
That's crazy there. Look, I changed the power cable in your modem, and it... You know, it's the funny thing. What gave me that idea was a really, really poorly made YouTube video from some guy. It had like 50 views or something like that, and it was... He's like, look, I've been having problems with my connection. I checked all these things, and I just randomly decided to try power cable swaps. And he was basically having the exact same issue I was having.
I'll just DPS here for the boss. I've no mana, so I can't build nothing.
I got 40. I got 39. You can have all my mana.
It's fine. I've got 6 shot. 6 shot, and I'll get a weapon man in a minute.
I'll help you.
I'm sure this lane down here.
See, I come over to help Omni, and Omni's like, nope. You do it. I'm leaving.
I'll do it so long as you change to the EV when she comes.
I got something. Seems like something's missing on my EV. She's not doing very good today.
Laser beam.
I mean, I like my laser beams. I may have swapped a shard around or something.
Back. Come on. Come on now. Wombo combo will get you.
But yeah, anyway, back to the whole triple and all that stuff. If you're trying a mod for the first time, the wombo combo is not going to help with laser beams.
You got your lich.
Well, I mean, it's a hero damage boost. It's not an ability power boost.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I got you. Oh no, you're dead. So yeah, just before you make any major investments with like high quality mods or whatever, test it with some crap mods first and make sure it's working. And like I said, it's changed many times. It's gone back and forth between working and not working. It's been working. Those mods have been working properly for a while now. Stupid lava guardian. Oh, he's controlled burn. I got him. He should be wet now.
Oh, is he? Is he?
He's wet. Not like that, Omni. Jeez. Terrible. It's a dude, for God's sakes. Huh?
No.
That's what I'm saying. The wife's like, what? How could a dude get wet? There.
Not go there.
Even the wife is going to give Omni a hard time today. Perfect. Let me get lined up first. Okay, looks like we're good. Get wrecked.
See you, Roller. See ya.
See, what mods should you use on LSAs? I'm using triple stack anti-mods, personally, Fuel, but for me, LSAs are all about killing lady orcs and destroying Omega waves. Now, I do run into them quite frequently when, if I've got an assassin on me, because they do really well against assassins too. So I'm using anti-mini-boss, anti-melee, and anti-chaos. And it just wrecks assassins and lady orcs and everything else. But 3 anti-mods, basically. The thing with lightning strikes is you got that wonderful natural range, so you don't really need to add any range to them. So you can free up a deadly strike shard to add more power as well. So, like for me, I'll show you all real quick here. It's all on that Hero Spotlight video, but that's what I use. Anti-mini-boss, anti-melee, and anti-chaos. And then I use Destructive Pylon, Vampiric, and Defense Rate. That way I'm getting the boost out of it. Now, I don't get as much power as I could out of my LSAs, but they're so strong right now, I don't mind. Eventually I would have to swap, to use a different hero. But I think, really, I don't think that number is going to come before floor 500, and I don't, to be honest, I doubt I'll ever go to floor 500. I'm hoping that that DDA is out by the time I get that board. That and Borderlands 3. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I am like a little school kid every time anybody mentions Borderlands 3. I am so excited about it. I just cannot wait for Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're good.
Yeah, there's no CC, no. Should be okay.
Well, we got the Cyborg Trap. I don't even think we'll need any CC. Everything will just melt. And the Cyborgs will block it all up for us.
It's just the...
Well, that's the thing. If you're having fun, then you're having fun, by all means. If you're having fun, that's the reason to do it. To me, I'm not a big fan of Onslaught mode in general. I just don't feel like it's very rewarding for the amount of time you spend. And I don't want to have to do something for 500 hours before I can get to a point where the game is challenging. I mean, right now, the floor we're at right now, if I wasn't streaming, I could set this all up fully AFK and watch a movie. And, I mean, I realize with that aspect of it, how do you really expect to get a reward? But I don't want to put in hundreds of hours to get to a point where the game becomes challenging. It should be, that's that whole, I mean, I've been very vocal about the gating system in Onslaught ever since the beginning. I think it's bad. Let me try floor 999. I mean, I know I'll fail, but I can't try it. I can't try it because it's gonna, from this point right now, it would take what, 600 hours probably? 600 hours of grinding Onslaught maybe? 500, 600 to make it to floor 999? Well, it would take longer than that, just to make it to the floor 950 where everybody's getting the roadblock. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of Onslaught. I feel like it's a bum game mode. The novelty wore off really quick, basically. It was fun at first. But the higher you go, too, all you run into, it just becomes Cyborg Frostlane Fest. How to kill cyborgs in different ways. I really wish that, did you really put that on your Flame Aura?
What?
You got the Flame Aura, boosting Flame Aura?
It's 69%.
Oh, it's good. I'm not saying it's not good. I just can't believe you actually did it.
I have a relic on my, just a blue one with
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Empowering Flames and Deadly Strikes on it. I want to get a range one, so then that way it's even larger.
What do we get? Just added Drakens with Kursakazi. So we're good. We don't even need to do anything.
Just upgrades.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
I'm still,
realistically, I should do that on my DPS monk because I don't use that slot right now.
Yeah, it's handy to have it on your DPS monk so you can slam it down wherever you kind of need it, so...
Oh man, I wonder what... Makes me want to go to the dummy and do some testing.
You know it. Come on, man. You know it. That's what it's all about.
I've still never gotten over 2 billion in a single nuke.
Flame, sand, tree, and then just let me come in. Boost you. You can have...
Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't even need the boost because they don't stack. I could boost myself. I'm just curious if I could get over a 2 billion shot with the nuke monk. I mean, obviously with anti-mods you could really easy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you can't see that against the dummy, so that takes away part of the fun. Because when you go over 2 billion against a mob, it won't show the number. So you don't actually see it. You just know that the mob... Like Nictus is doing 2 bill nukes on his Barbarian right now. He doesn't know what the number is because he doesn't actually see it. And with the questionable stacking of everything, it's hard to really tell, you know? But on the dummy, you could see it, but of course you're not going to see the benefits of anti in any way.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Project Black? Sweet Daddy, what's up? I don't know, I'm excited for DD2 to come. I'm excited for Borderlands 3 to come. And right now I've got an absurd amount of games to play. I've actually really been digging that Pagan Online. I've got like practically no time into it, but from what I've played so far, I've really enjoyed. I've got the life leech going in my ascension, or in my ancient power points. Where you at? Where you at? There he is. Am I not hitting him right? I'm not hitting him right.
To the left a bit, I think.
A little to the left, Omni says.
That's what Beyonce said. Oh, there we go. Pop.
Oh, did it die? Blink. I was looking away. Omni was very entertaining while I was gone there, Well, that's good.
Well, thank you.
I was a little bummed I didn't hear any rumors of any Omni sing-alongs. I thought for sure, you know, that there would be some Omni sing-alongs in there somewhere, but...
No, it'd have to be ASMR style. That's probably the way.
That'd be fine. I mean, whatever your flavor, you know? You want to throw one of your cheaty manufacturers up there?
Or you could just slam more down.
Yeah, could do that too.
that much DU that you could just go ham.
Oh yeah, we got a little bit left. Well, that's gonna make me sit here and watch it now, though. These are gonna get destroyed by the roller rockets, aren't they?
It depends on where you stand.
Let's see.
Well, I'm jacking them all up, so... let's give it
Omni's
even
been
more
grinding
probably.
DD2 pretty hard. I mean, you had quite
now
a few.
Now that you're back, I can go on vacation, so that's good. Like...
You've had a lot of like 14-hour stream days, haven't you?
Yeah. Trying to...
Omni's got this thing that he refuses to acknowledge in any way. It's called self-control. So once he starts streaming, he'll stream for like 47 days straight without eating. It's a real problem.
Vampire mode has been engaged.
Maybe that's an exaggeration, but oh man, this thing's just died.
There's that many buffed and boosted. Well,
I mean, it seems like half of the shots aren't even. They're just going into the wall because the mobs are already dead. But
maybe you could have spammed cannonballs instead. That would have
I
been.
don't have cannons set up yet. That's the next defense I want to work on. I'm gonna do them anti-boss style, I think.
That's what I need to do as well, because I've just had range and pierce on
for them spellbreaker boss lanes.
Yeah. Coming out. I didn't think you were coming out to play. Rudeness.
Ballista's super good, Robert. He streams on Twitch. Oh wow.
Whoa.
My little wimpy squire. I hit F1 thinking it was still my laser beams, and it's not. It was my wimpy little squire. He is not set up to be out there playing with the when the baddies is coming. So how does the stream look, y'all? I mean, I haven't had a 760 or a 720p 60 stream in a while. So I mean, is it looking okay? Are you guys having any pixelation or any issues? I'm gonna go back and watch it again after, of course, but I cranked my bitrate up about 500 more than what I normally have it at, and switched it from 30 frames a second to 60 frames, basically. You're seeing it in 144p. Ouch, man. Oh no, I still got the squire out. Here, I got dude.
You're gonna need to rebuild all your ballistas again.
Yeah, it's alright.
That's okay, this flame aura. I'm like, I don't even need to be near you now to boost you.
A little to the left again? There's two of them down there now, huh?
Yeah, usually when you were shooting, you were standing on this side of those eggs there. Usually when you were shooting.
You're on the wrong side of the eggs, says Omni.
That's what made me assume that you were in the wrong spot.
Reflect beams only is not viable, Epics. I mean, you could do anything in Chaos 7. If you want, you know, to see one defense runs, you can literally use anything you want in Chaos 7. When you're pushing Onslaught, just doing reflect beams only would not be viable. They're not strong enough without any CC. Everything runs right through them. The attack rate is really low. If you don't have some sort of crowd control, mobs just run right through.
Oh, we're on 6-6.
6-6. Would anyone like a lightning strike aura? How about a dozen lightning strike auras? Yes, please. I'd love one. There we go.
That was such a lovely voice that you used there.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, with armor, you're stuck with the armor stat as your primary stat. So there's just nothing you can do about that. But whatever, you know, if you're going with an ability power hero, you'd want to go ability power. And if you were going with a hero damage build, you'd want to go hero damage. And then get to your comfort level on your hero health, depending on your ascension. I definitely wouldn't suggest trying to go more than... I wouldn't try to go more than one piece. Or that's yours, that's why I can't sell it. Derp!
What's that? The ballistas?
I think we get over here. What was this? Orcish Horde. That one's got that controlled burn. I think just a PT in the back will get it done. I'm just spamming stuff around.
Coming. Remember your physical lane that all the ballistas got destroyed?
Yeah. Stupid ballistas.
Wow, how rude. How rude. The squire will spray.
We got
unholy fire.
All the anti-air gone? I got Skyguards up there I need to get rid of.
Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff. I've been spamming my lovely frosty towers around. Yeet. I don't need that dude anymore.
Let's see, Yetis. Yeah, just spam it up here. We'll be fine. We got that ballista lane is the only one left, right?
Yeah.
Timmy's gonna get wrecked.
No, it's Gribs, isn't it? Yeah, it's Gribs.
I got your Gribs. Oops, wrong dude. Wrong girl. Wrong girl.
You want me to just take out that stuff behind you?
Yeah, why not? You can move. You got slow in your booster?
I have one, yes.
Well, I've got one set up.
There you go.
Sweet. And we'll get... Crap. Crap. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Play with some different toys. Why not?
Hell yeah. I'm really missing not having it traps myself, actually.
Ooh, I better make sure mine are set up. Yeah, they're Chaos 7, but they're good enough. They'll get the job done. All right. I think we good. Are we good or are we not good?
I think so. I think we should be good, I would think. Yeah, should be. Yeah, you
Throw some upgrades around, I guess. That's the only thing I'm really worried about. These lady orcs over here that are controlled burn, but I threw 2 PDTs in the back. It should wreck them, right? You'd think. Oh, these ramsters are doing nothing.
That was a waste for me to put that Frosty over there, actually. Let me just take that out. It's a waste. Get out of there.
There's no such thing.
It is on. She won't get slowed though, will she? So, yeah, it is a waste of that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Stick your stuff down there.
Get that boosted. Sounds good to me.
Did I put those? I put these explosive traps with the wrong huntress, didn't I? They seem awfully bigger on this lane than they did over here. Let me see. No, they're still big. They still biggins.
I don't even know what how good the range is supposed to be. It says well, it's not.
Well, the thing with explosives is just like the reflect beam. The further away from the trap you go, the less, or the center, the lower the amount of damage you do. Which, so you have to kind of plan that in your build. I think it's fine. It's all overkilled anyway. Well, you'd use anti-mods for whatever you wanted to specialize in, Kevin. Anytime you want to build an explosive trap or any defense for a specific task, the best thing you could do is stack anti-mods that are applicable to the task that you're trying to do, you know? Oh, these lady orcs are just melting, dude. Why was I worried about them girls?
Just rollers, I think, now.
So, you know, say you wanted to do it, set it up to kill bosses, then you'd want, what, anti-mini-boss, anti-melee, and anti-chaos is what I personally would use. Huh, this isn't doing as well as I thought. They're not staying on it. We're not able to keep them on the traps long enough. Can I get a stuck roller, please?
It's not stuck.
It's just taking the slow route.
Victory!
Yeah, I mean, that's something you could do, Loco, for sure. I personally am... When I'm using Frosties, I'm going for the crowd control, but... There's a Chaos 8 shard. But the real reason I use Frosties is for boosted power. Because there's better crowd control as far as slows go in the game. Welcome back there, Epics. There's not really a good high Onslaught Skyguard build prot hero. The higher you go in Onslaught, the least benefit you're going to get from Skyguards. You want to make the switch over to Pebble Shooters in high Onslaught, because they've got the chance to freeze. The best thing you can do on Flyers right now is Petrify. You know, especially if the Flyers are like over a body of water or some sort of instant kill zone. The Plumber, man, I've gotten so many of those stupid The Plumbers.
I'm glad you said that they were stupid, because they really are.
I don't like that one. That's one of my least favorite of the new weapons that came. I mean, I like the... in theory, I guess. Still, I gotta remember to start looking at the higher rolled relics that I would normally just sell and not even look at for poison.
Oh, right, yeah.
I've gotten a bunch of poison relics now, but they're all... none of them are spectacular. Zuckas and Halos?
Actually, I should be able to score one of them here.
I don't really stream much Fortnite these days. I've still got hopes that Fortnite will turn into a better game, but I'm just not happy with the state of Fortnite, to be completely honest. They didn't come through with all their promises. I mean, that's the problem, is they like admitted, okay, we didn't deliver what we told you all we were going to deliver when we charged you all that money. So here, if you want, you can get a refund. That was their answer, instead of fixing the game. So I don't have a whole lot of optimism about Save the World mode, to be honest with you. I just don't think they're ever going to do the right thing with it. I mean, maybe after the Battle Royale mode takes a complete poo. You know, when Battle Royale becomes worthless, then they'll probably do something with it. I'm just playing with weapon manufacturers right now. I'm using Poison. I got this little relic I threw together that I just moving around from defense to test poison on it. That's what I'm using here today.
Well, that's a lucky find, 300k for a 10 out of 10 poison. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. That's pretty cheap.
See how it does on this lane. It's got Zerkers, but the poison, the damage you get out of poison is not exceptional. What's that? Oh, it's in the front zipper of my bag there. I never unpacked my stuff. We got home so late. Then we stopped and had dinner. So like I was stuffed and in the car all day. We spent 12 to 14 hours in the car. What's that?
And he threw it on the ground.
Yeah, and the day before I was a bit gluttonous. We went to a casino over by Spokane that had a all-you-can-eat prime rib buffet. Oh, and I ate all I could eat, I assure you. So I ended up feeling like crap. I ate too much. So I got home last night. I took my backpack that I had packed with my stuff and threw it in the closet. I'll deal with it later.
So I'm going to throw you in there and forget about you day and a half, and then I'll come back to you.
It's the same, Tarek. It depends on how long it's been since you played, I guess, but I'm really excited for DDA. I'm not super stoked about how DD2 is being... I don't want to say handled, but how it appears DD2 is going to be left off, I'm not super excited about. I was really hoping we were going to get another game mode. Even if it was just a reworked mastery where you could replay it. I'm still hopeful, but I just don't think that they're going to put any development time, any real development time into it. They'll do stuff, but they're not going to, like, spend months working on anything in DD2. That's just not going to happen.
Come on, Quibbly.
Wibbs is throwing rocks at you, man.
That's okay, my regeneration negates that.
You can regen through Quibbly?
I was joking.
I was going to say, damn, dude, you're doing something right. What's going on, Logan? How you doing? I mean, there's going to be more updates for DD2, but they're not going to be heavy content updates with lots of fun things. I think there will probably be... Well, they already said there's going to be more cosmetics. So, I mean, we'll get updates that are cosmetics. I'm still hoping they do something with Mastery Mode. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the developer, you know, but in my mind, it seems like it wouldn't take a whole lot of effort to make Mastery Mode a game mode that has some sort of replay value. Where right now it's a one and done, you know.
Well, I think
damage, Prod Hero, damage on everything.
I think people would hate me for saying this, but survival on Lost Temple. Not Draken though, like Lost Temple.
Survival on Lost Temple. What, make it like endless or something?
Yeah.
The problem there is PS4 players can't even play the map normal right now. So they would never be able to do that.
That's where I would second that and be like, optimization must be done.
Well, that's not going to happen. I mean, that would take months and months and months of development time that the game's not going to get now. I mean, why would you? I mean, if I was them, I wouldn't be working on it either. I mean, I can't blame them, you know? I mean, of course, I've been playing DD2 so long, I'm so emotionally attached to it that I want them to do new things for it. But I wouldn't blame them if they never did another update for DD2. Get DDA going. Get the new stuff out, you know?
Yep.
I mean, DD2 has... It is what it is. It is what it was. I mean...
It's okay for DD2 to die.
No matter how much people complain about it, I don't know very many people that didn't get their money's worth out of DD2. I mean, I, for one, have gotten so many hours of play, you know? I mean, I want to see more things happen for DD2, but I really can't say that I would blame Chromatic in any way for not doing anything else, you know?
It's time to move on.
It's just,
to
it's a busted,
things.
buggy game, and it has been since day one. The meme about... You know, oh, well, when DD2 leaves early access, I mean, that meme's been going for years. And things have still, the bugginess is still here. You know, it's a buggy, broken game. I love it, but that's what it is. You know, let's all be truthful here.
Yes. The expectations are very high for DDA to be...
DDA is a sink or swim for them, you know? Yeah. If DDA isn't a great game, Chromatic is going to be in trouble, in my opinion. If DDA isn't a good game, it's really going to hurt the Dungeon Defenders franchise, because you have what most people call a complete disappointment in Dungeon Defenders Eternity. And then, really, when you look at the overall Dungeon Defenders player base, they would say the same thing about DD2. Now, I wouldn't say that about DD2. I wouldn't compare DD2 to DDE personally. Nope. But there's a lot of players that are in the Dungeon Defenders world that would, you know? They just didn't like DD2. Yeah, exactly, Rob. There's no blaming bad code or an outdated game engine on DDA. There's no excuses. If they screw up DDA, it's going to be bad news for Chromatic. Pablo, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I'm back, Scorpions. I'm going to be putting out a new stream schedule soon, but I'm going to be streaming a lot more on Twitch, getting ready for the summer. Because I want to put more edited content out on YouTube, the guides and spotlights and everything, not just on DD2, but on various games. get like a little Let's Play series started or whatever. But I still want to live stream as well, so I'm going to be, instead of spamming the channel, I want to live stream more, you know? And I want to live stream more, plus I want to have more edited content. So I don't want to spam the YouTube channel. People will wake up every morning and there'll be like, Juicebags has posted 16 videos. You know? That's like the quickest way to piss everybody off.
Turn off notifications.
I'll never ask people to turn off notifications. I want people to watch the videos. I just don't want them to think it's too much, you know? I don't want anybody to feel like I'm spamming their channel feed. Situationally, either can be better, Aladino, but overall, I think the Water Storm is better. And I mean, it depends on the application. There's situations where each one could be better, you know?
I am going to jump away for a couple of minutes. I need me a drink.
Go get you a drink, man. Gotta wash down all that garlic chicken you were cooking up.
Yum, yum, yum. I could still taste it in my mouth, actually. That's why I'm like...
Sounds pretty damn yummy.
It's like it was yummy, but I'm not eating anything anymore. So this lingering taste, even though it's tasty, it needs to go. It needs to go.
I don't want to jinx it there, Rob, but it appears like it was a faulty power cable on a signal booster, is what it appears. Like I said, I don't want to jinx it. Spider's Fang, Zeddy to Teddy. Me.
Sell 46. No, it's 45.94. Nope, you are not worthy. You are not worthy. Okay, be right back, folks. Sing us a song, why don't you, Juice?
Sing you a song? No. You guys don't even want to hear the songs I know the lyrics to. I grew up in DC in the 70s. Y'all don't even want to hear it, I assure you. Get some boosty boost going on there. We'll get a little proton action. Oh, nice, Josh. Well, awesome. Yeah, I mean, stacking 2 slows is just incredible in the game. Using proton beams and boost aura slows is really good. Using boost aura and frostbite is really good. Using frostbite protons is really good. I mean, stacking slows in DD2 is a win. You know? It just is really, really good. Wow, man, we got some easy mode lanes here. Let's get a little Frosty-liciousness going on. Speaking of Frosties, why hello there, Mr. Frosty. I mean, we certainly don't need to stack any slows here in this lane, but you could. Doing something like this, there is just no way that any of those Timmies are getting through. Brewers and healers, Toxikaze. Poison these baddies all up. God dang it, I keep hitting E at the end of my reflect beam instead of just letting it place. I think that'll be fine, right? I mean, do I want even more in there? Why not? My placement is off with everything when I do that. We don't have... I That's probably way too much DU. Actually, no, I got a ton left. We got over here Zerker Healers, Proximity. That's basically a free lane.
Thanks for the follow there, Sway. Appreciate it. You got any shenanigans going on with these lanes?
Just kind of spam stuff around, to be honest.
What's that?
I spammed it up.
Everywhere. Okay. It seems to be the thing nowadays that people do, and just reflect beams everywhere.
That's strong, you know. No doubt about it. It is strong. Let's see, we got 2 more lanes left. And a crap ton of DU. What do we got up here? A Mega Squad. Delta. Got a long shot on there. You got Earth Shatters that aren't, I could set some up real quick. That aren't cheaty. You got non-cheaty ones?
No.
no.
Nah, still, it like...
Omni ain't having no non-cheating.
I at least took melee boom off mine. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, melee boom isn't the cheaty part anymore. It's Shatterquake.
But yeah, but with them together, it kind of actually is. But I was in those high onslaught fours now, so I can't have that on there anymore. So it just doesn't help me.
I'll just do this. I'll put my backup, just to have a relic on him that's not cheaty. Let's see now. Let's go with a little of that.
Actually, wait, come and think of it, I actually do.
Well, I already got it now, Omni. Jeez.
Actually, I've got anti-melee and controller. Like, I've got that on there, but I'm not using Earth Toss at the moment, so... Just got them for the pure power.
30 left. There, I'll just boost it all. I think we good. They said that their patch notes, the update before last, said that it was fixed, Aladino, but it's not.
What are you doing? Get on your EV for the laser beams. What are you?
I forgot to put them in the deck. I can do the Shockbot EV. I can zap them. Oh, nope, can't do that either. I got a apprentice there now.
Like, yeah, you.
I only got 1 DPS hero with me, so I failed. It's all dying good.
Do you just use reflect beams permanently now for rollers?
I don't do it all the time, but it is effective, you know. I really like using ballistas for rollers. I don't know. It hits them so hard, you know.
That's the same for me. Like I am a ballista.
We're on 166 there, Percy.
Can't see.
Yeah, looks like some snuck through.
Yeah, until it gets upgraded, they usually do sneak through. That's why I was asking you.
I didn't put a... Yeah, I put a slow in.
That's cool.
Yeah, ballistas, I mean, it pierces... no, these aren't public games, Percy. We're, just chillaxing. This is my first day back. I don't want any pressure. I just want to screw around.
I'm enough pressure for him.
I mean, it's hard enough to carry Omni, man, let me tell you.
I'm enough pressure. He doesn't need any more pressure.
Shit, I forgot to put a DPS hero on the deck again. It's the monk.
I'm all the pressure that he needs for the day. That's all.
You know that stacking the Chaos 8 Ice Needle Shard. Woo! I had 172 million Ice Needle crit earlier. One Ice Needle shot, 172 mil. Woo!
Not bad, man. Not bad.
That's big time, you know? We should go out to the dummy and test some things here. There's a few things I kind of want to play around with. First off, I want to see if we can break the Nuke Monk. I want to do over... I've got to do over a 2 billion shot just so I can give Nictus a hard time. Nictus tells me the Nuke Monk is a little bitch and that real men play the Barb. That's what Nictus says.
Yes, have the googly eyes. He has returned. He has returned.
Who's that?
Blade.
What a Blade? Alright, let me get somebody else in the deck. Let me get Gunwitch in there. I was raving about her. She mean. She mean. She is a mean girl. Let me tell you. But you get, you know, those two shards actually counteract each other. You've got one that increases the Ice Needle damage but removes the Pierce. And then you've got another one that adds additional Pierce. So you get the increased Ice Needle damage and you still get the Pierce. The penetrating shots, you know? It's just so good. Nice, Percy. That's awesome. I mean, when you think about it, 800 million. 800 million hitting the roller sweet spot is going to hit the roller for over 1.5 mil. Or 1.5 bill, pardon me, not mil. I mean, that's just crazy, you know? The most health a mob can have is 2.14. Oh, I didn't know that was you there, Rob. Rob is Rob Uzar. I never realized that you two were the same person.
I would have never been able to tell if they were using different names on two separate platforms. Like, I would have never been.
Well, I mean, I recognize both names. I just thought it was two. I thought you guys were. I thought you was two of you.
You separate people. You separate.
What kind of gun we got over here? Oh crap! I accidentally looted it. Ugh, poo poo.
Don't you be spamming bacon in the chat there, Angels. Don't annoy me. Do not annoy me.
Do it. Spam the bacon.
No.
I'm gonna do some giveaways on that here pretty soon. I got a bunch of mods that they're good mods that I don't need. I might actually end up doing some on stream too.
For my flame aura, it's anti-melee, anti-chaos, and anti-orc. I have in mine.
Frag and Brook have put a lot of work into that server. They've got me as an administrator, but I mean, I've done very little. Those guys have done all of the work. Like 99.99%. I like helped out with a few different things.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Shh. I abandoned my lane. I'm sorry. I've been watching him the whole match. That's my bad.
That's okay. I wasn't really paying attention to.
I got double jump and flight, man.
I was just rollers. That was all I was caring about.
Double jump and flight. I was double jumping and flying.
Do you believe you can fly?
Oh, I can. I got this fancy little gun broom here. Alright, I'll watch it this lane. I'll watch it. I won't be lazy.
It'll be a different boss this time, so you probably won't need to.
Well, it's Dreadbones, so it's still going to be the captain.
Oh no, you won't be able to watch. You can ignore it now there, that LSA. LSA just never had any love. No love.
I got
Yeah.
them. I got them. They
It's
all
fine. No,
gonna
we
die
can.
now.
It's fine. I'll watch it. You can say hello to the roll.
Nope.
You got a whole bunch of them.
Nope.
You got a whole bunch of them.
I ain't doing it.
He refuses.
I'm gonna book them. I'm gonna explode them. I'm gonna book them. I'm gonna freeze them. All the things.
Are you gonna toot twice the price of them?
Yeah, why not? Oh, I need some juice. Give me the juice. Oh, he died too soon. I'm twice the price of the other guys now. Well, I had spammed a couple of ice needles into him prior to.
Wow, that's the first freeze that I've seen with these proton beams over.
They're not proccing him.
Ooh, double kill.
I ain't playing.
Yes, you are.
Come on out, little rollers. Come get wrecked. Anything works. I mean, roller lanes are easy peasy. It's just a matter of recognizing their soft spots. I mean, you can literally use almost any defense. Let me see. I'm going to mute you real quick for a sec. Alright, I'm back. Here we go.
Sweet.
Well, welcome there, CJ. Appreciate you swinging by. Thanks for subscribing there, Just Drowned. Sorry you drowned, man. Yeah, crane stance is a definite. I can show you the difference. You definitely want to guild crane stance. It takes it up to 106%. But you gotta remember that that's multiplied by 6. So with crane stance, it's 636%. It's ridiculous.
Hey, the turtle, how's it going?
When you want to do, after this map, you want to go play around on the dummy for a minute?
Yeah, well,
See if we can't break some shit. What's going on, Josh? Welcome. Oop, oop, oop. I'm going. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to do it twice the price of him this time. I'm going to save all my juice.
I was just going to say, yeah, like, that's the one that I'm mostly hunting for, is that. Like, I don't care about the duration, but I'm wanting the power. Definitely want the power. I think I will actually do a gun witch then for scatter sweep, and then the do it twice the price is what I'm going to go for.
I tooted twice the price to him a little bit too soon, but it's still cleared the lane. I feel like I've got some shards that aren't upgraded or something on my gun witch. I'm not regenning as much as I'm used to.
It is the right one you're using, right?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I
don't
didn't
remember
look. I
you
just put her in the
using
deck.
skin. I don't remember you using... Oh yeah, you are using the right skin. Yeah, you usually would use that one.
Well, it's the right gun witch. The question is did I move any shards out?
They're
Because
all
I was
lined up for
playing
you.
with stuff.
Come get them. Come get them.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh man, they're lined up nice too.
Yep, yep.
Let's see. Oh, weird. It killed them out of order. It killed every other one. That's weird. It killed like number 4 and number 2, and number 3 didn't die.
From my side, it looked like your piercing shots were like shooting up to the sky, which was very, very weird.
Buggy. All right, so head out the tavern here.
Yeah, go for it, man.
I want to see that 2 bill, man. I'm wondering what it's gonna take. I mean, just that flame aura in an obelisk, I bet would do it without having anything else. But
Oh no, come on! If we're doing it, you gotta go the full way. Come on.
yeah, but we won't be able to see what the number is. Once you go over 2 bill, you just know you're over that 2.14 bill. You don't know what the actual number is, though. I mean, you could do the math.
I don't do math. Talking about.
Yeah, you can do the math and figure it out. I guess we could do that. Let's see. First off, the default. Let me get my charge or my crane stance charged up here, and let Drago come off cooldown.
There we go. Nice.
Watched when you were 7 to 9, but don't watch anymore. Well, you're watching right now, man. So that's not true. Apparently, you still do. You just don't realize it. See what we get.
Well,
anything good? No. Omni taking all the RNG as usual. Sneaky, sneaky.
What are you talking
Omni
about?
RNG thievery. There's nothing worth saving here. A bunch of poo. Bunch of poo. Alright. Anyway, so here's the regular nuke. It should be like over 1.1 billion. See, I'm all charged up and ready to go. 1.181 bill. That's weird. It's only
Nice.
It's only showing 742 million damage done on the dummy. I think the dummy's bugged there. Or it's because it hit multiple targets and it split it or something. It did something funny there.
Is it not just the crit you're probably going to need as well?
Well, no, it crit. Without crit, it's like 680 million. Or maybe higher. I'm not sure. Let's see. So let's grab... Zip it, Nictus. I don't want to hear it with you and your barb. I got Empowering Blasphemy? I do. Alright, let's get this down.
B6.
Let me see what it is just with this.
Oh, do I have all these already?
See, my crane stance is not loaded up. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. I'll talk to you later, Nictus. There were some power cable issues, basically. I'm still not completely sold. You know, I don't want to have that false hope and then have my internet take a shit later. So I've been trying to avoid talking about it too much. But yeah, for the moment, it's pretty decent. Yeah, Grave Infection. The 1s and 2s you see Scorpions is just the poison being applied. It's doing the proper amount of damage now. Alright, so let me try it just with the Obelisk. So I'll wait until I get a fresh buff here. There we go.
Does she have a spider's kiss?
Oh, wow. Wow! 1.3 mil non-crit. Or 1.3 bill non-crit. Holy shit.
2 more. Brace of power.
I want to see a crit. Oh, I'm ready for DD2, Josh, no doubt. Come on and zap me, Obelisk. Zap me. It doesn't want to zap me now. Here we go. Oh crap, Draglich wasn't up yet.
That's it.
Five more seconds. I'm going to again. Once we get moved, I get a better connection. It's not gonna be till later this year. My current setup is not ideal for a webcam. Oh, it didn't crit again. God dang it. It's 1.3 billion non-crit. But I didn't crit. Wait it out one more time. Yeah, anyway, people were asking about Chaos 8 shards. I got a full bank tab in here now of them. Well, I guess it's not completely full. There it is now. But I've also got all these that are in my bag too. Are any Chaos 8s in here? Yeah, they're scattered through. Alright, my crane stance is back. Got 12 seconds on Drago. God, man, the damage, even with since it got nerfed, because remember, it used to be stronger. Empowering Blasphemy got nerfed. But your damage output is just through the roof.
Yeah.
Just with an obelisk, without using any other stacking. He's got a Twitch channel there, Josh. It's just look for Original Omni on Twitch. I think I failed to put a link in the description today. I don't think Stream Elements will work. Let me see. Let's see. I don't think Stream Elements will link it since it's on YouTube. Yeah, it won't. Yeah, if we were on Twitch, I could. Yeah. There's a bot command for it, but it doesn't work on YouTube. Is there a list of the AP symbols? Yeah, there's one in Discord. To your exclamation Discord in chat. All right, here we go. Huh.
6. I only seen 647.
I only did 1.18. My non-crit was stronger than my crit? That doesn't make sense. Let's wait this out again and check. Yankee Islander, what's up? How you doing?
Grab another Draco so you don't need to wait. You could just.
Oh yeah, that's true. I probably got one sitting here. Oh yeah, there's one.
You should have about 5 or 6.
But he's not gold, Omni. He's not gold.
Where's the green one at? How dare you?
1.355 bill, non-crit. Alright, Drago swap. It's the best idea you had all day, Omni. I need to crit again. That was the weirdest thing. Why is it not?
I was just going to say, you're going to get this. There's too many people
that one was
for us to do it in town.
Over 2 billion because it didn't show a number. So I'm assuming that was a proper crit. Alright, one more try. I got a fresh buff. That is so weird, dude. Well, you know what? The bubble expired right at the end of it.
I was going to say, I got the bubble on me. Yeah, it's on me again.
Yeah, the obelisk buffs it. When you get the little shield on you, that's a hero damage buff. If the obelisk is upgraded. It's a shield, a damage shield, but it's also a hero damage ability power buff. So it's a straight up hero buff. Oh crap, forgot to switch Dragos. There we go.
Yeah, stand in front of the dummy just in case this procs on you, because it hasn't procced on me yet.
Buff me! There it is.
Yeah, there.
Yep. It didn't show any numbers, so that was over 2.1. If it goes over 2.1, it just won't show a tooltip. So just with the obelisk, it's over 2 billion. I wonder what... I don't have a ability power barb set up right now, but I wonder what Turn the Tides will do. Or if it will affect... Turn the Tides won't affect it at all. Wondering if Turn the Tides will get affected by an obelisk. Let me see. I watch that dummy to the left. 43 billion non-crit. Yeah, there's no effect there. 67 billion non-crit. Or million, not billion. There's 116 million crit. 108 million. I just don't like playing the... I don't know, I just... In my opinion, this is one of the coolest looking costumes in the game. I think this pirate barbarian looks just awesome. But I just don't really enjoy playing the barb. I don't know, I'm just not a hack and slash kind of guy. I want to shoot stuff.
Same here. I want to nuke stuff. That's what I want.
Well, I mean, it was no fun there. I thought it was going to take more work to get over that number. That's unfortunate. Here I thought we were going to have to do something special that took multiplayers and cross-buffing and everything else, but nope.
Well, you've got my extra power, so that's maybe...
Oh, yeah, getting the extra AP. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Does that apply in the tavern, though? It says it is. Oh, let me look.
I would think so.
Yeah, 73% chance to crit, 62% damage on my EV here.
Well,
let me see laser beams. What does laser beams do? Let me get buffed.
Humor me. Humor me and try your nuke again.
Right.
See if you can see.
Get it charged up here.
Flame aura should be okay for you.
It's not going to show a number. It's going to be too high. Oh wow! It didn't crit. Did you see the number?
I didn't. I can't see the number.
1.749 billion non-crit. Woof! Oh my god. Okay, so what's 1.79 times 1.62? Anybody got a calculator handy?
You are the calculator.
1.79 times 1.62. I'm not thinking like that today. What's going on, Bill? Josh, take it easy. Have a good day.
Never think like that.
Let me see. Where's my calculator? See, 1.79 times 1.62. So if that would have crit, it would have been 2.9 billion. Woof. Let me swap Dragos again. Try this again. Buff me, Obelisk. Buff me.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
It just don't like me. There it goes.
No, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, it didn't show a number. So it was over 2.1 bill. Well, it was a crit. It was a 2.9 billion crit, is what it was. Woof.
Easy peasy.
It's a shame it doesn't show those numbers. I wonder what I can do with just a right click. I'm gonna see this here. Nothing special. Yeah, well, let me get a pet. I'll get Drago back.
Yeah, but say stand out of it. Stand out of the flame so you can see your initial DPS and then stand in it.
Because
that's why.
Well, the initial DPS with nothing. Well, just with a boost. Is what, 37 million?
751.
51 million.
That's with
53 million. Oh, that's with the buff. It was the first tick was 37 million. So let's see. Let me get buffed again here. Get buffed. Come on, Obelisk. Be nice to me, damn it. Oh yeah. I forgot about the asparagus. Do you like asparagus?
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's this, I guess, I never even really realized, but I guess, like, central Washington is full of asparagus farms. So we stopped at one of these farms on the way back home and bought a 5-pound bag of asparagus. And it's the most ridiculous asparagus you've ever seen in your life.
Go.
Well, I mean, each tick is 7 million. That's 100. That was 125 mil before it wore off. Woof.
It was being very picky there, though. Like, it took a while for either of us to get buffed with that.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a big-ass thing of asparagus. You don't get while I live stream while you're in school? Because I don't go by your schedule, Jamie. I go by my schedule. Sorry, man. Graduate, and then you won't have that problem. Summer's almost here, dude.
It's almost here.
I mean, I'm doing 61 mil just with the flame aura. No Drago. It's an absurd amount of damage. There's no doubt about it.
I'm on fire.
Graduate, then watch it work like the rest of us. Good call there, Pro Ace. It's good right now, Bill. It's good right at the moment. Alright, let's go kill some more baddies, unless you got anything else you want to test. I thought that was going to be harder to get over the 2 billion. But
well, you don't have your EV set up the way
oh.
we could have done our old thing way, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, the EV? Well, let me see. Let me get the
old,
EV.
Like we used to do it the old way. We used to do it, but yeah.
I got an EV right here, man.
You still got the same.
Oh,
same hero damage.
I got several EVs, Omni. Come on, it's the EV for God's sakes.
Yeah, okay, so without the flame, I guess.
Well, without the obelisk or anything. Oh, and then it gave it to me. Here, let me just sell it. I'll put it back
Go
down.
away, bubble.
Alright, just with nothing else. No pet, no nothing. That's 10 mil. 14 mil. 13. 11. So I figure 10 to 15 mil. Or was it 14.8? 10 to 15 mil with nothing. What that? Okay. Now what is it with a boost? With a monk boost? Let's see. With a monk boost, wow. 37 mil. 46 mil. Woo! 63. Oh my god. And that was just with a monk boost. See, that is why the monk is the best pet in the game. Everyone needs a pet monk. To hell with Drago. I will give all my Dragos away if they would give me a pet monk. You got to be able to name them Omni, of course, or it's just not the same.
Omni. It needs to be called Omni King. That's what it needs to be called. Sorry, that's a Dragon Ball Z reference there. You won't get that.
Dragon Wall Q.
Dragon Ball Z. F. Dragon Ball F's in the chat.
All right, so let's get an obelisk back. Alright. So with an obelisk, I got it. Well, let me get it freshy. Let me have a freshie. You got it. It's alright.
I'm watching it for when
it's gonna hit me one of these days. There it goes. 130. I can't see. 227.
227.
164. Woo! 227 million damage on a left click spam? What?
Okay, are we ready?
No, multiple boosts don't stack on the monk. I need my kitty cat to come off a cooldown here. That would be ridiculous if multiple stacked. Alright, come on, obelisk. Hit me.
It's too close.
That's perfect right there. Alright. 215. Couldn't see that one. 197. Well, I lost the obelisk buff already.
Yeah, you lost 40.
It got over. It was over 200 million. It should be higher than that, though.
Mm-hmm. I think it was just a timing there. For
yeah. DD2 tools is no longer valid, Mantos. It's not updated at all. But no, it's back. It's dropping in floor 30 to 35 plus. We don't know what the starting floor is yet. And to be honest with you, I haven't gone and grinded floor 30 to find out. It's either floor 30 or floor 35 where they start dropping. Don't know which that is yet. Sadly, I had really crappy luck, and I didn't get one until like floor 50-something. But I know that other people have gotten them in the 36, 37s. Maybe somebody in chat knows. Has anyone gotten a Chaos 8 shard between floor 30 and 35? I can't see the numbers. 159. I messed up my cat. There was a 311. Woo!
311.
Still 311 million damage just spamming my primary attack. That's absurd.
With a pet. With a monk pet.
Look at the ticks from the ignite. Oh my god. The burning strike ticks were over 40 mil.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
On my boost flame aura, it's just a gilded empowering flames.
Yeah, it's this
It
guy
gives
right
29.
here. Let me see.
29% with heroes standing inside of the.
Here it is. There, nope, that's empowered. Encroaching, there we go. 38% chance to deal 76% more damage. Or no, that's... I had it right the first time. It's empowered.
Yeah.
Or no, that's the flamethrower
Empowered.
one, god dang it.
What are you doing on your print?
Can't find it. Did I never guild that one? What's the shard called again? It's
4.
Empowering Flames, right?
Yeah, empowering flames.
Huh. I guess I never guilded that one. Well, I mean, I never used it.
Well, we could do, like, I guess, seeing as you're asking, we could do the full ensemble. But then, you know...
What's the icon look like on that one? On that Empowering Flames. You know what? I bet it's sitting
like a Deadly Strikes with a star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, we can do the full ensemble as you guys.
Oh, there it is, right there. Yeah, I never guilded it.
If you want it.
What do you want?
Or somebody was asking.
All right, let's see some of that streamer luck right here. Watch this, y'all. I only got 10 attempts. There's no reason for me to upgrade that. I don't want to waste it. I'm going to waste it anyway. There, it's confirmed. I am a wastrel. I'm going to upgrade. I'm going to reroll my poison servo 10 times.
See, the problem with this is like we have to get the timing right for the obelisk to hit juice as well as the sand. So.
All right, I have officially wasted all those mats.
I don't think I've got anything. Actually, I got 16.
Oh Jesus! Is it sandstorm too?
Somebody was asking, like, would add sandstorm get?
Oh yeah, it'll stack it right on up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on, obelisk.
I'm not seeing the sandstorm warrior effect.
You need to get closer, but that's why I'm saying stay where you are. Say.
I'm still not seeing it. Did they change that? The way it looks?
No, you have to get right up on it, I think.
I'm practically standing on top of it. Oh, there it is. Wow, they did change it. You didn't have to stand that close to it before.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the problem, is getting the time in for both of them.
Yeah. Ah, the good old days.
We could do it just with the sandstorm, though. We could do it just with the sandstorm.
Is that a chance now? It used to be guaranteed. That one was the obelisk.
25% for 33 seconds, so that's maybe what it is that you still have the duration.
Oh, it's a chance of... Oh, Nick just says it's bugged in the tavern. That explains it.
It's still working, but...
Well, it's not working like it... Not working like it used to.
Just shoot it. Go.
66 mil.
Just shoot.
191 million. That was 360 something. 378.
378.
It's not too bad. I mean, I think 378 million is acceptable DPS for a lazy left-click build. Jesus.
Just go, have a buddy with you. Just go.
That's crazy. It does make me consider, because like this right now, I've got like a campaign relic on my flame auras on my nuke monk. It does make me wonder how entertaining that would be. Just leave 30 DU3 and slam it down wherever you're going to DPS.
Move it around. You just put it in the places where you know there's bosses. So like, yeah. And for me, I was like, right, okay, let's, for fun, we'll get a full group of people in a Chaos 7, and then I'll be like, right, I'll put a couple of these down. I'll put a couple of flame auras down. Put like and then just a couple of trees. Like that's it. Like you have to be in the flame aura and in the tree, and then just go ham. Because anything else you put down, like a sandstorm warrior that's doing DPS, an obelisk that's doing DPS to the map, so the only two things could be the flame aura and the tree. That'd be it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Percy. You want to see crying eyes after a nerf? There's my crying eyes after the nerf right there. Earth Servo, Fiery Fangs, and defense rate on a Sand Viper relic.
My coffee there. Don't do that to me.
Sad times. Anyway, let's go kill some Gobus.
The tear is rolling down his eye.
The Gobus must die. You all good, or you need a minute?
Me? No. I'm Gucci.
Let's go squish some baddies here.
Oh, I never checked to see if I had the other 2 points now. Can I get it over 1 million?
Oh, you got some points, man. We did
health over 1 million.
Well, we did 5 maps. What we gonna get? What we gonna get? The front line. Sorry, front line. You are screwed.
No, I'm so close.
Oh, you're still out there?
Points.
Oh, man.
It's 600 in there and I'm still not even at it. Like, come on.
Terrible.
I'm still not at it.
Just
you have tenacity
terrible.
You have tenacity on your weapon, right?
Nah, I got that poison servo going on him right now.
Alright, okay. That's fine.
Yep, wrong hero. Derp, 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 derp. Too many EVs. I got them in different costumes, but I still get confused and place them with the wrong people. Alright, that should be straight up petrifying headache right there. I'm not even going to build anything else on that lane. High rollers. Well, high rollers.
Your front line, okay.
Let's get the anti-air in up here. I mean, yeah, it's what we've been doing all day. I might as well just go with it. Or we'll boost it and slow them too. Little boosty slow. That should work, and the flyers will be dead too. What do we got down below? Omega Squad, Iota. Let me introduce you to Mr. Shooty Boy here. Right. What do we got? We got snakes, we got poison, we got earth, we got ballistas. Pretty sure shit gonna die over there. Here's 20 if you want to upgrade anything. Let me get another hero. Who should I play here?
Whoops. Oh, no.
Who is the DPS hero to use? Who you guys want to see? I don't have all of them set up. I'll let the first hero that gets picked that I've got set up in chat is who I'll use. What's that?
Just not the Barbarian. I'll leave right now if that's the case.
Barb. Well, Shin says Barb, Omni.
Oh, ban that guy right now.
Omni's gonna cry if I play the Barb there, Shin. So you gotta pick a new one.
I had Gun Witch on my side.
Huntress. I don't have a Huntress set up for DPS. I mean, playing the Huntress is the same thing. It's playing a nerfed version of the Eevee. Alright, everybody's saying Barb, Omni. I'm sorry, but you lose.
I knew they were going to troll me.
Bruce Banner has been awakened.
He ain't no Dark Knight.
It's alright. Let's see. I want to see if this lane's just the Petrify is just stopping this lane. There's some lanes, of course, where a Petrify setup is better than others. And two of the lanes that are very effective are lanes with lots of shieldies and lanes with lots of orcs. I'm coming out of there.
Slow doesn't work on these guys.
Oh, and what guys?
Rollers.
Since when?
The mutator.
Oh, since the mutator? Oh, that's fair.
Now watch what happens when he comes back and takes on this one. Buff you. Come on. Get this guy.
The roller?
Yeah.
Oh, it should get... Oh, no! Fail.
Right click back up here. Come on. Get back.
I'm there, man. I'm there.
Go, you can. Go.
Just... The barb is just such a tank and spanky, you know? It just destroys. I mean, the crowd control is, as far as a tank and spank type hero, you just can't compare with that CC, you know? It's just too good. The CC is just ridiculous.
Get petrified.
Come on now, little fellas. Oops. I wish the jump on the barb was a little bit more fluid. You can really land in some wonky places.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, why even have defenses when you got the barb? It's no longer a tower defense game. It's a hack and slash ARPG with excessive grind. You know what? When we did the barber earlier, or the roller earlier, I forgot to shout. Whoops!
Oh, did you?
Whoopsies! Yeah, I forgot. With the shout, they're dying so much quicker.
You should give them the hawk strike.
I just don't. I mean, I just don't see a reason to be honest with you, Shin. It's a why fix what's not even... I mean, you got the old saying, don't fix what's not broken. But with the barb, you would take it one step further, and you would be, don't fix what is already extremely overpowered. You know? So I just don't see a point in messing with Petrify on it, to be honest with you. It's just unnecessary. It's so ridiculously strong in its current form that there's just no point in changing it. I mean, it's a lateral move. Yep, it's great. It's overpowered with Petrify, but it's so overpowered as it is with the freeze that why bother? You know, it's one of those type of situations.
The way that I look at it is, if you add in the Petrify, you're actually slowing yourself down, because the enemies are obviously petrified.
Right, they're not going to take the damage until the Petrify ends.
Yeah, you have to wait to see if they're actually dead. Like,
right.
You know, so.
With the taunt, I think the Petrify was bad on the barb, because you're forcing mobs that have cleave damage to all be swinging in the same area where you're standing. So with the taunt, I didn't like using Petrify on the barb at all, but now I just don't see the point of changing it, you know? My Gunwitch one-shots all these mobs. Ah, Draxon, no. That is not even the case. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like the barb isn't ridiculously OP. It is. It's half of the employees from Chromatic's favorite hero.
That's why it's so strong.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna have a Barbarian in a game that's not OP with Elandrian in charge. It's his favorite hero in the game. It's the Turn the Tides Barbarian. Best Kiki is what I use. I just don't see any point in changing it. It's just so good, you know?
You can literally set him up however it is that you want him, and then it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter.
Right, absolutely.
What, really? Is that...
I mean, we got 150 million free AoE damage ticks popping off to mobs that have 40 million health. So, I mean, it's like every 5 minutes, it's a lane clear every 5 minutes. You know? I wish the bar would come up for the one you're attacking like it used to.
Yeah.
Instead of the newest one to appear. Do I think? Yeah, I'm sure by the time DD2 launches, I'll definitely be over 10,000 Ascension level. I mean, I'm at 5,800 now. I get like 100 Ascension levels every day that I play, and I play a lot of days. You know. So there's no doubt I'll be over 10,000 when DD2 releases. I mean, there's no benefit to that. There's caps, you know. The benefit to it is I won't have to swap decks so much, and I'll be able to do multiple things with one builder is the main benefit. But, I mean, once you get over a certain point, is there any real benefit to going higher? I mean, the benefit is convenience, you know, not having to swap. Like right now, I've got 2 different monks to build the four different monk defenses. Actually, I got 3 different monks for 4 different monk defenses. I've got 2 different EVs for the various EV defenses. So, I mean, I'll be able to eliminate that, and I'll be able to do all of the defenses on one hero. But that's really the only real benefit. Other than flex value, but I don't really care about that.
How?
I'll do some flexing in DD2 when it comes. I'm done flexing in DD2.
We both will.
The flex novelty wore off.
When you do it, Quibs, you leave my Frosty Tower alone now.
Quib's getting uppity on you?
Yeah, no, I got him.
Oop, it died. Dang it. I wanted to face tank that one. Yeah, I'll face tank this one. Dungeon Defenders Awakened is the next Dungeon Defenders game. I guess I should face tank it over top of the reflect beam and let the reflect beam do some work. Instead of...
Nah.
Here, we'll face tank it right here. You can't kill me, Rolla. I am an invincible cheaty barbarian. That's what happens when the developers actually are fans of the game. You know their favorite hero is going to get buffed to all hell. The Barbarian was the most popular, from what I understand anyway, the Barb was the most popular hero in Dungeon Defenders 1. And it's certainly pretty popular in Dungeon Defenders 2. So I would guess without a doubt it will 100% be in DD2. Would be my guess. I mean, only someone from Chromatic would be able to answer that. But if Elandrian was here watching right now, I can guarantee you he would say yes, 100% without a doubt.
He was part of the original roster, so I don't know why he wouldn't be there, to be honest.
Right. Absolutely. Alright, new hero. I'm done barbing out. The barb is just... That's the problem, is I just don't find the barb fun. And if it's not fun, why do it? You know? What the hell, man? I'm a 10 of 10 all day. How many 10s have you gotten? 6.
Well, I sold the one I had earlier.
You got one and you sold it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Bad.
I'm not going to start selling junk 10s until I fill my junk 10s tab in my vault.
I can't even remember what it was. It was that bad.
They need a female version of the Barbarian.
Oh, it was single projectile damage. That's what it was.
Ah, you should have sold that. Somebody could use that. I feel like doing something other than this petrify combo here, though. I've been doing the same thing all day.
You could do it over here on that one.
I mean, this is a great lane for it, but kind of wanted to mix it up, play with some different stuff. Lava Zerker, whoops. Same thing here. It's another great lane for it. God dang it. I will never get out of that habit from hitting E at the end of a placement.
Actually, a bit too much to use here.
Yeah, let's do this too. Make sure these lady orcs don't get uppity on us. We will have no uppity lady orcs, please.
This instead.
Dreadbone Spellbreaker. Oh, you already did it. Are my ballistas better than your ballistas?
Such a tease.
You sold them just because I cried. Thanks, Omni.
Oh,
The elemental
oh,
traps,
why?
or the explosive traps, you can't put an element on, Shin. I don't think that's intentional. I think it's a bug. But no, you can't. They won't take it. Yeah, frost orcs are not supposed to be stopped by tenacity. Barfy man. Tenacity, frost orcs, the effect that's happening is an aura around the frost orc. It's not something they're applying to your tower. It's something that's around the frost orc itself. So the only way to get rid of it is to kill the frost orc. Stabby kamikazes. Nope, I'm out of juice. I done spent all my juice.
Good. Good.
Here, you can take my 20 then. Gotta do that lower lane.
I got it. What was the flyers again?
Well, bees are a bad choice, but if you wanted to stun with bees, you'd want one defense with drench and then put storm damage on the bees, but that's a bad choice in my opinion. Bees are a good single target tower. For stunning defenses, you want to do something that is going to be hitting lots of mobs. You could do something that would be really effective, would be like a water weapon manufacturer or a water ramster with bees, but bees just wouldn't be the first choice in my mind. But I mean, if you wanted to, you just need water on one thing and storm damage on another thing, or poison on one thing and earth damage on another thing. Yeah, it's just like Kursakazi. Kursakazi is in... Kursakazi actually wasn't supposed to be affected by tenacity. That was another bug that became a feature. Tenacity originally had no effect on Kursakazi lanes because it was an effect on the ground, and there was a bug in an update that made it so it was Kursakazi was wiping out, or tenacity was wiping out the Kursakazi effect, and they just left it. So like I said, it's a bug that became a feature. There's a lot of that in DD2. It's situational. Scarlalalit. How the hell am I going to pronounce that name, man? There's times where Petrify would be better. Overall, personally, I think Electrocute is better. But there's times where Petrify would be better.
Yeah, you can't put poison on reflect beams because then it'd be seriously broken.
Oh yeah.
I tried I tried to put it on a boost aura and it just wouldn't let me, and I was like, oh, come on.
Well,
Come
boost auras,
on.
yeah, you can't put an element.
Like, I would have
I
loved to
mean,
have
like
done
in this
that.
lane right here, Petrify's doing great, but it's because we've got all these Warboars. And even if a bunch of mobs come out behind the Warboars, the Warboars are going to block them. So they're not going to, there's collision, and the Warboars won't allow mobs to pass. But, on the same note, is it any better than Electrocute would be in that lane? Meh. I'm using Petrify so much now just because it's new, not because I think it's better. That's what a lot of people need to recognize. If you have a working setup that you've been using that's working, don't change what's working just because something new comes out. Play with the new thing in a different way. You know, don't change your existing setups if they're already good, solid setups. There's just no reason to. It's 5%, so yeah, I mean, it does increase the damage mobs do, but it's a trivial amount. Plus the mobs, the damage doesn't tick until the Petrify ends. So the mob, you don't even know whether or not the mob is dead until after the Petrify ends. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that benefit is that big of a deal, personally. I do like having the instant Petrify on this Shockbot build that I'm using here, because I've got Electrocute, just proccing randomly from my shots, but I can cause Petrify. Like, where's the Cannon Ogre at? Did you already kill him?
No, I'll stop shooting.
Like, I can Petrify the Cannon Ogre on command. Just, well, maybe not. Oh, he said no.
He was like, you talking...
It's because the Electrocute was already going.
You talking crap about me? Talking crap.
Oh, yeah. I talked all kinds of crap, and he said, nope. I'll do it over here as soon as my kitty cat comes back.
Boom.
Give me my cat.
Anyway, I want his cat.
So yeah, I can just Petrify on command, you know, with the cat. But plus I still get the Electrocutes that are just random procs. So, I mean, I really like this build, but I'm taking advantage of both. Plus the freeze with Frostfire. It's just, it's ridiculously OP. But I ain't saying nothing about it. Don't nerf me, Trendo. Ignore the fact that with Omni's help, I was hitting 300 million damage. Ignore that fact. It's fine the way it is.
If anything, just buff it. Just buff it.
That's the way to go. Just buff it.
Just buff me so that I can buff more people. Just, like, that's the way it should go.
But yeah, anyway, for anyone that has a build that they've been using with Electrocute and is working, once again, don't change your setup. It's not better, it's different. You know, so just set something else up with Petrify. I mean, remember, you can get Petrified just with a Poison Dart Tower and Earth Shatter. You don't need to change it up and have a bunch of mods and everything else. Just a regular old Poison Dart Tower and a regular old Earth Shatter will give you Petrify. Without any mods.
Missed me.
Oh yeah, depending on how long you've been gone there, Josh, there's been lots of changes with DD2 over the years. That's why I put that, yesterday I put that remember this video up of the old Frosty Traps. I found, I don't even know why I kept it, but I found an old Twitch VOD from, I don't know if you watched that video, Omni.
I did, I watched it.
It was that was the first time I ever used Frosty Traps. I mean, I went through and set up the hero for it, or that's the first time I used it at maximum effectiveness, I guess I should say.
I remember.
And for some reason, I kept that live stream VOD, so I had it sitting right there. I saw it and I was like, oh man, people are gonna laugh their asses off about this. I gotta publish it.
When you had to keep hero swapping, it totally made me cringe.
Oh, you remember those days, man? Running back to the forge.
It was those days when we had passives on all the gears, like all the gear. You know, that was the times that I remember.
Yeah. This build right here, though, I'll go as far as to say if there was a double jump shard for the EV, this would be my favorite build, without a doubt. It's lazy. I can live stream and watch chat and not feel like I'm screwing anything up. Just spamming down a lane. I just love it. I think it's a absolutely fantastic build. If the Eevee only had double jump, the death from above is not enough. Not enough of a novelty for me to overcome not having double jump. Double
I don't
jump
even
is
put
just
the points into Ascension for that because I don't like the hang time in the air.
Oh
I
yeah,
like it.
yeah. I don't think I did either. I may have just spamming.
I don't like that extra hang time. I want to get back down again to put another one down if that that would be my logical reasoning behind it.
Yeah, weak points are broken currently. You don't want to build for weak points. The only thing you can effectively use weak points with currently is siege rollers. As far as I'm aware. When mods first came out, Pandinator had a weak point build and was headshotting mobs. And I don't know if the headshot hitbox was removed or what happened, but I personally have never been able to make it work. But I mean, I actually saw him playing. I played a map with him, and he was just one-shotting like crazy with it was a weak point snipe build. And he was just destroying mobs, like one snipe, and it was dead. Now that wasn't in super high onslaught. That was probably like in the 50 area, around floor 50. But in the current state, there's no reason to use weak point at all. It's one of those mods that, in my opinion, goes right into the junk mod bin. I've got a junk mod bin in the vault of 10 out of 10 mods that I just can't find it in my heart to get rid of because they're 10 out of 10s. But they're complete poop.
How many drain auras do you have in that bag?
I got too many, man. I think I actually trolled some people with drain auras one day. Some dude had a drain aura posted in town on his market for like 10 million gold. A 10 out of 10. And he was like pitching really hard how it was the best mod ever, blah 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 blah, trying to get people to he was trying to take advantage of new players, you know. And I was in the town with him and I saw him spamming all this crap and I'm like, alright. I took like 5 drain auras, 10 out of 10 drain auras, and put them all up for 100,000. It's like, alright y'all, this mod is a complete piece of poo. If you want to try one out, here you go. Have a 10 out of 10 for free. 100,000 gold and it's yours.
Yeah, that guy definitely had some vision on him. His logic was screwed over, but yeah, he was a visionizer.
Well, I would love it if Drain Aura was good. I mean, I don't even know what would make it good. What would make it good? Even if you added another 0. If you added another 0 on the end, I still don't even think it would be that good, to be honest. I would love for it to be, though. I think that would be cool as hell. I mean, what were they thinking with that mod, you know? Pardon me. The voice is shot.
I would like attunements. I would like attunements on the Serenity Aura, but only if you had Drain Aura with it, just to kind of maybe try and do something.
To get
with
to get a combo or something going. I mean, like, that would at least make it useful. Yeah, Rippling Explosions, crap too. At least it does something, but it's still crap. You're using it now?
Mine is slow and rippling explosions.
You're using Rippling Explosions just because you want to see things go boom.
I'm a boom boom kind of guy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Who doesn't like the boom boom?
The majority, really. I mean, when you look at the mod, if you pulled up, if you had a list with every mod on the list, less than half of them are going to be heavily used mods.
I said I would never do this map again. Here, you can take.
Oh my god, I got another plumber, dude. That's all I'm getting.
I don't open my stuff until later on anyway.
I open it because I gotta know now.
See, I don't annoy myself like that. I wait and then see. That way I'll know that I'll get some of them that'll be good and the other ones will be like, it's junk, it's junk. That's fine.
I might actually be able to use that on somebody. I've gotten one usable mod all day today so far. Depending on the lanes, or I might be able to just cheese this one if you want.
Yeah,
It actually looks like it.
There's a headstrong EMP over there. That's really the only one I could see just being a nuisance.
Shouldn't be
The
too
rest
bad.
are pretty.
I can just cheese
I'm
it.
gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it though.
You're gonna do it?
No, I was saying like I'm gonna throw it.
You're gonna let me cheese it.
I'm gonna throw it on the ground and you can cheese.
Cheese it, cheese it.
Can I get some bacon bits with that though?
What did I put? I put that on Earth Shatter, didn't I? Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's get tenacity going here. Means we need defense rate. Where did I put automation at? Where'd you go, automation? Oh man, where'd it go? I put automation on something. I don't know what I put it on. Dang it.
Walls? It was walls, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not there though in the slot.
No.
Unless I put it on the wet walls. No.
There was some walls that you were doing.
I must have put it in the bank. That's alright, I don't need it. It was just extra. Something extra on top.
Like I can't cheese. I can't cheese everything as well.
I got all the cheddar right here. I got all the cheddar you need, Omni.
Actually, I could see if I can actually get this rerolled action one. Come on. I made a have 26. Well, these 26 are going to disappear really fast.
Have to make some new traps. That's what I've been doing all day. I don't know. I've been using that crap poison relic on these weapon mans all day long. That's actually the only thing I've used. Is the poison weapon mans all day. This spellbreaker lane will be a problem, but we're gonna have to just watch it. Watch it closely.
There's only 8 mobs coming out of there. I think it'll be fine.
Well, they're gonna run through you. Those lady orcs are gonna run right through. I think just the regular cheddar build will work though.
Oh, you got no LSE.
This is 169 there, Michael. I'm not going to put anything that's going to freeze. That's why I was looking at my automation. I was going to put it on LSAs for the boost. But
well, I can.
I don't know where I put it.
I got it if you want it.
Well, I done built everything now.
My C8 ones.
I have to go around and sell. Well, I guess we got the extra DU. You got automation LSA?
And C8. And C8.
Oh. Well, throw down some LSAs then. What the hell, Omni? There's 100 DU left. There's enough for a LSA on 5 lanes.
Eeny, meeny.
Definitely throw one on that spellbreaker lane over here. Try to control this area a little better.
16, 39, 39, 70.
Make this one the last map probably for now. I'm I don't know if it's only been 2 weeks without a stream, but my voice is going already. I'm out of practice, y'all. I'm a rookie all over again. That, and I did just get back from taking that trip over the weekend. I gotta unload the car and stuff still.
Yeah, cool.
We didn't get home until till late. I'm probably gonna stream later, Michael, but it'll be over on Twitch. Oop. You already LSA'd it all? Yeah, you did. I'll be putting, like I said, I'll be putting up a new stream schedule. I'm debating on starting the late night streams back as well. But I may leave those as just spur of the moment type things. Uh-oh.
They're just explosive, so I caught them
those ogres are getting all bunched up over there.
Yeah, I made them say hello to them.
Yeah, but I do plan on getting some streaming in, but I'm gonna have to do something. Well, like I said, I gotta unload the car and unpack my bag and all that crap. But I do plan on streaming more today.
He needs to rest his voice for a while.
You need to drink some hot tea with honey or something. Gonna have to bust out the hot tea. See, this lane was the problem, right? A couple of upgrades should resolve that.
Yeah, I'm gonna sink a little bit into the Game Ogre.
Game Ogre.
I think I'll put some into that Spellbreaker as well. There we go.
I'll just throw one right here then.
Sweet. Small down, Draken, where are you going?
A few of the games I've been wanting to play lately, I've been hesitant to start a playthrough of them because it just seems like a game that would be so much better on stream. You know, that game Forager or Pagan Online is a grind game. I mean, grind games are always better on stream, you know?
I had to look at it. It seemed kind of similar to like Diablo.
It is. It's like Diablo with some of the Warframe crafting mechanics, where like you can build, you can craft all of the heroes, or create all of the heroes, and then just swap in and out of them, all on one set of progress, kind of like Warframe, like changing a different frame. And you go through and you find all these little. I don't know enough about the game to give you the exact names of things, but you go through and you find all of these little, all these little crafty deals.
I had Game Ogres there to deal with, so
I was up there. I've been worried about that Spellbreaker lane, and it's been holding, so I should just ignore it.
Yeah, I'm just going to sink the rest of my mana into that Game Ogre.
I'll do it right here.
Because they were pushing.
I should have just spammed LSAs maybe on that one.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
This is not my normal Flame Aura setup, Michael. This is this is just a spare relic that I have as a secondary relic, and just to create, or just to use on this map, basically. I only use it on this map. I think the bot might be down, Blazing. I'm not sure what's up. I haven't seen a Nightbot thing all day, though. Oh, no, there he is. I guess it's working. Yeah, anyway, if you go to that playlist there that Blazin just linked, I keep that playlist current. So there's nothing in that playlist that's not viable right now. So the most current Flame Aura build that I use is in there. Like I said, this relic is just for doing this map. It's actually a secondary Fisher relic. It's got Go Boo Boom on it, just because, you know, I just can't fight it either. I want to see stuff go boom. So anytime I want to add in a little bit more damage to a lane, I'll slap that on a second Lava Mancer and plop it down in the middle. So it's tenacity, range, and Go Boo Boom. But it's definitely not what you would want to use as your primary build. I need to get a Petrify Flyer set up, but I just don't want to move Earth off my Sky Guards. I think I'm going to end up doing it on Snakes.
Well, like I said, that Fiery Fang thing that I had mine, like mine was at the top of the lists, so I had to move it if I wanted to utilize the one I had. So I definitely am not going to use Fiery just now. So
I just don't want to give up a 10 out of 10 mod, man. Not with that Fiery Fang.
I didn't have mines at 10 out of 10, so
Yeah. I mean, if mine wasn't a... See, I got the same thing on ballistas. I got a 100 or 10 out of 10 piercer servo. I mean, I've got more piercer servos, so I'm not really sweating that one. But I got a 10 out of 10 piercer servo going to waste. So I'm never going to use that ballista mod. But it's the same thing, though. It's 10 out of 10. So I'm just not going to get rid of it. You know? I mean, what if they make it good? What if they I mean, they're not going to change it back to the way it was. But what if they make it so it's better and just more viable, you know?
Ox is saying do poison, sky guards, and earth.
See, I'm looking at ways to take the Skyguard out of the mix. That's what I was thinking for, you know, for 70 DU, you can go with a PDT and a snake, and then you would just need earth snakes. And you could petrify.
Snakes. I was actually using snakes in a coil.
Yeah, that'd be fine too.
It's just it sucks at the range of the coil. Like if
you gotta put so much into it to get the range of those things.
It needs to have vicious if you really want to like utilize it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then at the same time, like I didn't C8 it. Like I'm not even going to bother.
Especially if you're going to use it for flyers. It's just gotta have vicious. Shoot. All right.
It's good. I got you, man. I got you.
You got it. I couldn't get off. I was riding.
I knew that you couldn't. I knew that you. I know that you can't pierce, so that's why as soon as I seen that geode, I was like, right, I better go and help him.
Gonna be on your 11th reset soon. Nice. So, are you gonna do any more resets, or are you done with all that?
There's no reason to really do it.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, the only reason to do it is because you wanted to get to the magic number there.
Yes, that's the.
But that's not a very good reason.
Like, I'll maybe decide it like next month if I really.
You'd have to be pretty bored.
But to be honest, I think I'll just play other games.
Yeah.
It's probably the better idea. Is just play something else.
With me right now, it's hard. You know, same thing with you. You play so much DD2. When you turn your computer on and you get ready to play a game, the first thing that pops into your head is DD2. But you've just
DD2.
You've done so much of it already, you know.
Like
with no real goals, it's tough to play any game where you have no goal. I mean, I still find DD2 fun.
Yeah. Same.
It's just, you know, how many times can you do the same thing and have it keep the same level of fun, you know?
Like for me, like I really want to get a little bit more versatility, like going for the streams. Like I'd love to do Terraria. Like some people would hate me, but I want to do some Minecraft. You know, I want to.
I'll play some Minecraft with you, Omni.
I want to do a whole bunch of stuff. You know,
Dude, it's been so long since I played Minecraft. We'd have to play.
I've had so many updates and obviously more mods and like I've had updates and stuff like that as well. So even for me, like me looking at some of the mods, like it'd be really different. I'd still be
there's new stuff.
Tinker's Construct. I know Tinker's Construct like the back of my hand. I know Ender.io like the back of my hand. Industrial Craft. Like I know a bunch of them, but they'll just change them.
See, Industrial Craft never got brought into the new millennia.
Buildcraft, like.
There's good stuff. I mean, it would have to be a tech-based mod pack for me to pique my interest at all.
We could like, you could literally we could just build our own. Literally, like you could literally do that. You could handpick all the stuff that you
absolutely
have in it.
Suck would put together a badass mod pack for us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Suck is like the mod pack master, and he actually handles all the ID conflicts and all that stuff.
I'd like to just have a little bit of, like, for you it would suck in the beginning, like obviously because.
Nope, because one of my requirements would be equivalent exchange.
No, I meant like for like mobs and stuff like that. Like,
I don't care about that.
There's a couple of things that I don't like about some of the mods, but like what was it, special enemies and stuff like that I do like.
Yeah.
But, I'm not really a fan of like the Atheist or anything like that. Like I don't like those.
Yeah, that's fair. I just like the techie stuff. I liked building big nuclear plants, and I thought that was all really fun. I liked that aspect of of Minecraft, you know?
Yeah, I like the big nuclear one thingies that you can make, and that was some of those that you
Dude,
can
I made some
you can make it as big
badass
as you want.
nuclear reactors.
I can't even remember what that was
Terraria
called.
is always fun too. I mean,
Yeah, that's the thing. Obviously, Terraria, Minecraft. What shoot? I want
Terraria
to
is a
shoot
great
each other.
game. Here's
I
another
want to shoot
Harbinger
each other in
punch.
Fortnite. I want to shoot each other in Fortnite.
Gotta build a playground, man. Ah,
Yeah, exactly. It's like customs. That's what everyone's calling them now. Is customs.
oh, is that the term?
I think so. Yeah. You can create custom maps or like just custom games.
No, 10 out of 10. Take my free 150k. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm excited to see what happens. It's just October is so far off, you know. Once they get all those Kickstarter rewards out, I think there's going to be a surge of people playing DD1 again. That makes me want to play a little DD1. I can tell you right now what I've got on my agenda. Let me look.
Underwave.
Let's see. That new game I was talking about from the creators of Punch Club and Graveyard Keeper is called Swag and Sorcery. It releases tomorrow. There's another game, Meeple Station, that I think it's in early access. I've been wanting to play it. Let me look. I know there's just a ton of stuff. There's Pagan Online. I want to play some Pagan Online. There's that Rise of Industry game is another sort of like Factory Town type thing. I want to play it. There's Pathway. I want to play it. I got Monster Hunter World now. I got Forager to play. I mean, I got a bunch of games I've been really wanting to play, you know? And it's just, I think those are going to fit in really well to streaming on Twitch, because the YouTube channel, I won't be spamming the YouTube channel with notifications for people on stuff they're not interested in.
I'll take it easy, Angels. We're both going to finish up here for now anyway. So.
Yeah, I got to get some stuff done. Light Rain! I saw you were here, Light Rain. I wasn't ignoring you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, y'all, that is going to do it for now, though. My voice is about gone. I'm rusty. Been too long with no streamies. But anyway, I am going to be live later on over on Twitch. Say probably around 2 hours or so. That'll give me time to get unpacked and get my voice back and run an errand if I need to run an errand and do all the real life things since I've been out of town here. But anyway, thank you all an absolute ton for swinging by. Thanks, Omni. Always fun.
Oh, no, it's cool, man.
We'll have to play some more games tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, y'all, everybody have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm glad, super stoked to be back live streaming again. You guys have no idea how much I missed live streaming. I mean, I was like sad puppy sitting here staring at the cable modem all day, every day. So I do appreciate everybody swinging by. And we'll be back soon. I'll be putting a new... I'll be getting another stream schedule put together, and I'll get that out to you all as soon as I nail it down and know what it is. But anyway, see you all. See you, Omni people.
Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.
Oh yeah.
Catch us all later.
See y'all.